take you into the intro. Then I'll be back to say, hey, sorry. I know I said I probably wouldn't be doing no more late night lives, but it's the only time I could make it work. I promise I won't make this a habit. I probably won't have a lot of our regulars in here because of the time, but I wanted to come up and talk. Well, I'll be back. Let's play the intro.
Home in the valley, home in the city, home isn't pretty, ain't no home for me. Home in the darkness, home on the highway, home isn't my way, home I'll never be. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Time is the essence, time is the season. Time ain't no reason, got no time to show. Time everlasting, time to play these sides. Time ain't on my side, time I'll never know. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Now I want to tell you what's wrong from what's right. I've seen suns that were freezing and lives that were blue. But I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. Burn out the day, burn out the night. Can't see no reason to put up a fight. I'm living for giving the devil his due. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning for you.
Alrighty. How's everybody doing on this fine drama Tuesday? Drama night. Drama. Is it not always drama? Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. I know it's late, so I really appreciate you. Hey, Captain Ganja, my big misfit captain. How are the misfits all doing tonight? Whispers, Catherine, Steph, not that Steph, don't side eye me. Ooh, I side eyed a couple people today. Hey, Lucia. Hey, Mystic. So, how was your day today? I was in and out. There was Karen Reed this morning. I was very, yet again, disappointed in the judge. She just seems to not want to give her ruling, and just by her actions, and oh, I hope I'm so wrong. I don't think she's going to do much to the lawyers. Um, for I just don't. I think just, and it's like she's letting them argue it to death, so to speak. And it's like, how much more? There's nothing, reel it in. Let's go. You are give your so now it's back. And the defense attorney went against his own co-counsel. His co-counsel stood up and requested a longer extension to get her arguments ready, to watch videos, and the judge was going to give her another week, drag it out again. This judge, she did the first trial too. She just, she's so worried about the appeals that she's not concentrating as much as she should elsewhere. But so the other attorney, stands up, Karen's attorney, and old Spanky, Spanks they call him, Spanky. Um, I don't know why he got Spanky because we have a Spanky, but I guess that's something to do with his actions and behavior. So he gets up and says, "No, Your Honor, I don't need an extension. I don't need a week. I'm ready to argue this tomorrow." And I'm like, "Wait a minute! Your co-counsel just stood up and requested with this long ass drawn out bullshit about 10 videos she needed to watch, um, which I don't understand. You guys have had how many months to prepare for all this? You should be coming into court ready to go, prepared the day court kicks off. You hadn't even done none of your research. What? To write your brief? What?" And then your partner gets up, your co counsel gets up and says, "Nah, I don't need it. I'm ready to argue it tomorrow." So I don't know. I can't sit there tomorrow. I can't be there. I could be in and out, but I've got things to do, and I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get a decision. I don't. I don't. I don't think she's gonna do very much about the situation. Just my gut feeling, and I so want to be wrong, because what she could do could be devastating to Karen, really, and their own fault. But I wouldn't want to have to change the lawyers right now. And it's a that was a possibility that they could be removed from the case, but that's not going to happen. But there's other things. I mean, what's she going to do? Yell at him? Um, yeah. And just by the way she's doing it, I don't know. She's just letting the door open for a lot in her courtroom. I don't know. Anyway, we're not talking about Karen tonight. It was just a big nothing burger today. Hey Lucia, good to see you. Hey Mary Eppens Pop, and thank you guys for coming in. Um I don't need these idiots. Um the green team narrative is off the chains as usual. I don't know if it's ever gonna stop. I don't know. I think, doesn't Betty have court in like what, 12, 13 days, something like that? Yeah. So expect things, it's gonna be a roller coaster with her, which is what it's been. I expect it to get really bad, in my opinion, and then she's gonna try to play like she did before, little sweet and innocent, and talk in that voice and try to fool everybody. Hey, JJ. But yeah, we all know that's coming. So we have a couple things to look at tonight. Sweetie Pilo, there's a couple other her videos of crap on this case that she's put out. Joy, oh my God. I mean, it wasn't one of her usual constantly crying, screaming, making up this delusional shit in her head. I mean, the delusional shit, yeah, she still did. But the theatrics with the constant crying her eyes out and everything she didn't do in this live. But it's things she said and the things that she's basically putting it all on, all these things happened and Chris and Katie's fault. Um, you'll get what I mean without coming right out. Hey man, mama, thanks for coming in. Yeah. Anyway, she's a nut job. So, and there's still a little bit of Brittany I want to look at. If you guys are tired of Brittany, I get it. He-Man, I love the name. There's just a couple things. There's my babe misfit. Hey, Jilly Moon. But if that's you in that picture, you're very pretty. Um, I'm. I mean, these people. I don't think they're. And Justin, you're not getting away with it anymore. It's gonna take. I'm gonna lose viewers probably, but you need to be called out. You need to be totally reviewed. Totally reviewed. What they crack me up. They say about you hear Griptum, you hear Betty, you hear them crying about how Seth is called certain names and stuff. But Justin has called Chris a perv since the beginning, amongst other things. So why is it okay for the green team narrative, but they can tear other people apart for what they think they said? We're gonna watch some Spanky because Spanky needs called out. I'll speed him up as much as possible, and I will try to get as many timestamps so we don't have to listen to him. But there's something I want to show you something. I don't have them for this one. I wasn't planning on starting out with him. I didn't even put him in my description, but I can change that. He's just really so gross. They're going to talk about somebody else's thumbnails. Okay. I was like, Brittany, are you fucking kidding me? You sitting there with one of the worst. He has the grossest, disgusting thumbnails. And those little short videos he makes for when he gets super chats and stuff using Chris and Katie and his so-called satire. It's god awful. It's okay for him, right? And Betty's god awful thumbnails at times. But you're going to have the nerve to say something about somebody else's. Oh, and you're the one crying about hypocrisy, old Grifton. Yeah, the hypocrisy is you sitting there running your trap whenever you just like them because you ain't like us. Thankfully. Oh my God. I don't want him and Betty to touch this other boy's story. I really don't. I hope that that's all they're going to do is what they've done with it. I just, a study session, the timeline, the bothersome timeline. There is no bothersome timeline. It's all this shit you made up in your head and spewed out here, you lying piece of shit. You know, Spanky, you can deny what all you want. But see, I know what went down with Jose. There was someone who I was friends with, and I would actually like to get back in touch with because she was a friend, and other people interfered and made it look like she did things that she didn't do. But I know about Jose, Spanky. I know that you people made it seem like he had something to do with Summer being missing. I also am aware of doctored pics that were passed around that made it look like Summer had been in his truck. And I also know who allegedly was responsible for said pics. I have all that info. Spanky, you have no morals, no ethics at all. None. You've proven that when you messed with the Kylie Rodney video, when you read that victim's whole entire life ID, everything out on your panel and left it up for 24 hours. And only then did anything because you got so much backlash. Even Molly doesn't know what the hell happened to you. You guys talk about the dark side. You went to the dark side, Spanx. You surely did, according to Molly. Um, you're just gross, dude. You are seriously gross. Um, I'm not gonna, you know what? No, I'm not gonna show him tonight because I want to do him unless you guys want to. It's awful. Um, he's saying that law enforcement knew rather quickly that Chris and Katie were guilty and responsible. Hey, Black Sheep, I thought you were seeping. He's saying that law enforcement knew rather quickly. Yeah. Well, if they knew rather quickly, why has no one been arrested yet? That light bulb, there's not, it wouldn't matter if that light bulb goes off. There's nothing there, dude. You people are seriously addicted to YouTube. Seriously addicted. I don't know how you have time for real life shit. I blows my mind how you all get it done, you know? I wonder what you do get done in real life because this shit really controls you. Did you ever hear of taking a day or two and letting, you know, look, doing something different and getting some real content, not make believe bullshit you've made up? I mean, the energy you put into this make believe shit, just think what you could do if you put it into true factual. Yeah. But you're creepy. You're weird to me because you mostly concentrate on children's cases. And that's weird to me. That's really weird. Unless you were attacking an innocent family like Dre and her family and Marvon. Um, but then there was kids involved too, and you couldn't shut up about them either, especially little Raza. Yeah, I think it's time Spanky gets some attention. Really do. This says everything about KK and Edgar's relationship with Ellie. And Brittany, you're a freaking liar. Why do you think she's called KK? You stupid cow. You know exactly why. That's okay for you guys, right? That's okay for you to call her Killer Katie. Huh. So, a one in the chat if you want to start with Brittany, because which would lead into this to Spanky, because he goes up on her panel and then comes over to his channel and finishes. A one in the chat if you want the grifter or the main grifter. Hell, the main beggar. Let's be honest here. Two, if you want to start out with Joy, but Joy's isn't a usual. I mean, it is as far as the storytelling, but the antics is not her usual. She's not thrown crying fits. It's weird. And then three would be Spanky, which would kind of coincide with Griptum. So, okay. I haven't, and I've wanted to get over to Brittany and do this because he's there. There's a couple of hers I want to go over. I was so behind in watching videos because I don't watch these people every day. So I don't always get everything. I don't because I have real life. So it sometimes takes me a couple days to catch up. If I even catch up, a lot of times I don't go back and watch it. I just piss on it. Yeah. For what? Okay, I believe it was on her main channel. Tuesday's Gone with the Wind, but not the madness. Oh, shut up. God, you're so phony. Yours. Mm. She plays on the nerves. And I just didn't want to listen to her for a few days. So, and I do want to go over Sweetie Pilo. I have a couple of hers I want to go over. Hey, Julia, good to see you. Hey, Brady, Brady. But I'm trying to think. Was it on this or was it her backup? Now I can't. I have it. Thought I downloaded it or saved it. The parents playing games. Yeah, we reviewed that. Well, I haven't reviewed her in that many days. Wow. I think it's this one. It's the 5 hour one. Um, I know you've seen some of this. Maybe this isn't the one.
think she would leave.
Clue said Katie was not.
Maybe this isn't
At that time,
comes up.
and so they want it to be.
He goes to the bathroom.
And I'm so glad he said this publicly tonight.
No, it's not this.
I got rid of them.
Okay.
They're gone. Just go.
Yeah, it's not that one. Okay, I know which one it is now. Hey, always groovy. What a name. I love the name. Hey, Brittany. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. All right, let me see. Hmm. All right. She had some shit to say last night. But I wanted to bring up the one with Justin. Well, there's a couple I want to go over. I might start with that one. What happens in the darkness will always come to the light. That's a 6-hour friggin' live. And the ultimate disrespect. Threats of crashing a vigil. That's a 5.5 hour. I think it's this one. This Spank, but I want to do this other one first. I think it's this one. Spanks comes up on. He was ranting and raving. Yep. This.
You know what I mean? Like,
all right. I'll drop the link if anybody want to come up. Don't have to. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I can't get it to copy. All I ask is that you don't overtalk the video. Remind me not to overtalk the video because I do it all the time. I'm terrible about it. I've got to get better at that. Anyway. I almost clicked end. Wow. All right. This was from 2 days ago. This is on her backup channel. Spanky comes up. They got lots to say. But they purposely leave out some important details, of course. And she cries hypocrisy with everybody else. Yet. What they're saying other people are doing is exactly what they're doing and what Spanky does and Betty does. And, you know, it's crazy. You'll hear.
Connie Beneful, nice
We
to
gotta
see
speed them
you.
up. We'll never get through it. I'm not watching all of it.
Regina Romo, hi. Hey, good to see you. Hey, Mari. Been there's 3 times.
yes.
BBB. RRR.
Like the old days, you know what I mean? Like, remember those?
So
Great.
Star Lambert says settings. I don't know. I guess
Okay.
T driving. So I want to hear, like, while we're live, tell us what all happened at the vigil. If you want to talk about it.
It was great. Have you have you played it yet? You haven't played it?
No. Mm-mm.
It was amazing. I mean, it could not have went any better.
She was waiting for permission to play.
Like it just solidified it for me. I know that they will find an answer for Sebastian. It is coming. I like the answer. I know we're getting an answer. 100%.
They missed it.
100%. They will not quit until Sebastian is until there's
okay. Who you talking about? Law enforcement? We're not the ones who doubted law enforcement. You all did. Remember, you've been running that narrative. One of the many green team narratives. That's why I call you the green team narrative, because you guys are full of them. Yeah, that's again all on you people. But no one said they were gonna. I don't want them to stop looking. I don't want them to give up.
an answer. I do believe the answer will be sooner than later. I don't think this will ever be a Summer Wells. Summer Wells were going on 4 years. And I think we will have an answer before this time next year.
I hope so. I really do. And I have faith and believe that too. I think we're close.
And
close to what?
What
are you close
I've got a video I'm going to drop tomorrow.
What exactly are they close to? Do they really think they're going to solve it? They really think they're going to solve it? Mm-hmm. I don't.
Tomorrow about the neighborhood and stuff, and like where that gazebo and stuff is. Like it's a much smaller area than it looks on Google. It looks much
No
bigger on
shit.
Google. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
He's down there creeping the neighborhood. This is what the neighbors have a hard time with. Their privacy is invaded by these strangers, and they're filming everything where they live, that's their private homes. And this stuff has been out here, Justin. You to go get video to mess with to make it seem to run a narrative that it isn't. Why? Because that's exactly what you're going to do. Just like you've done.
At all.
Miss E, I
Life
heard.
fits. Life fits,
Miss E said,
Ollie.
Brittany, I got to meet Remy. Justin told me.
Hey,
Yes.
Lacey Pitt.
They're so wonderful. They're so wonderful.
They
It's
are
crazy.
such good people. Oh my goodness.
They're
That's what I said. I hate so bad that I didn't get to go. I told Justin, next one, whatever it might be, I'm gonna be there.
Hold her to that.
My
I have a
biggest fear,
feeling
though,
it'll be. I have a feeling it'll be a trial.
A trial.
I'm definitely not gonna miss that one. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
Who's getting arrested? Who's going on trial? Huh? Who's getting arrested? Who's going on trial? I want to know. Betty? That's the only one that's got court coming up that's facing jail time is Betty. You think if law enforcement had enough evidence to arrest anyone that they would not have already been arrested? Do you really think that? They're just sitting around waiting for the hell of it?
so we're also invested. I know there's quite a few people that are in my close circle that will be there with me as well. So whatever it may be, but I have to tell you, I'm disgusted to hear that they're mocking the prayer. I've not seen it myself. I don't know that I can even watch that. But
Mocking a prayer.
Apparently, people have went over the live stream of the vigil, and they're mocking Seth's prayer.
Seth had a beautiful prayer. I love to hear Seth.
Okay.
You can't. Well, the thing is, you can't even get Edgar and KK to come to any gathering that they are.
Why would they? Why would they? Seth could have made it easier for Katie and Chris to come there. He had a choice to make. He chose Betty and some of you over the mother of his child being there. He has supported all these attacks on them constantly, day in and day out. Why on earth would they come there? There's a woman there that they have protection orders against that's out on $20,000 bond. There's people that have threatened them. And also, weren't they told not to come? Think so.
They are absolutely welcome to there today, and I guarantee you, there would have been a lot of hugs for them too.
Yeah. See, Justin, that's the difference, though. I said this last night. That is the absolute difference between, I'm sorry, but it's just true, us and them, okay? If Katie and Chris had a vigil today.
Hey, Freddie.
Hello.
How are
so
you?
We got Dink and Doink on the screen. What are these two fucking up to? Excuse my expression.
Being dumb and dumber.
This is a train wreck, right?
What I'm doing is I'm getting clips from, timestamps, because that way he can't say that I edited him.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Be 10
That's
steps
why I
ahead.
do that. That's why I don't just do the clips, even when I did uploads, because that's what they use, and they're not going to use that here. But
Ten,
there's
10
some
toes,
things he needs called out. He needs
10,
called out.
10 toes down and 10 steps ahead. Good girl,
Mm,
Kathy.
yeah, he needs some attention.
He
I've been
does.
saying that, and I've done it a little bit, but he's hard to review because he's so freaking boring. But I'll make him sound like a damn chipmunk. I don't care.
He plans it. He plans it that way because he is a
Sure.
little chipmunk, squirrely little motherfucker.
Mm.
But let me tell you something. What is his whole purpose of even going up here? Just to like not be able to breathe and talk and have a thought at the same time? I just got to know. I
Mm.
mean, he is boring, so she ain't doing
Yeah.
no justice to herself either.
And she calls people out on their hypocrisy, but yet everything that she was calling others out for, he does.
Her ifs, ands, and buts are a hypocrisy,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So let's see
Uh,
what these two got going on now.
None of us would have ripped them apart. We would not
Listen,
have done
if
anything.
what?
if Katie and Chris was there today, I would have went up and shook their hand,
No, you
and
wouldn't.
I would have said, "Please help me understand.
Yeah.
Just please, like, let's sit down and
They
talk."
don't owe you nothing, Justin. They don't have to make you understand anything. They don't owe you a damn thing.
If you don't
You're
understand
irrelevant
by
in their
now,
life.
if they don't
Oh,
understand
oh,
by
I'm
now,
too loud. I'm
they're
being too
done.
loud. My husband just said, "Oh, you're being really loud."
Oh, I'm sorry. I have had
No,
a thought.
me, not you, me.
I'm
You
blaming
could hear me
myself.
yelling.
Let me.
Two clowns of a kind, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Slow and
Uh,
slower.
Yep.
Mhm.
let's just mondo to mondo here. Like can we have a private conversation? Help us understand. Because we really, it's for me, it's not of anything else other than trying to understand. And maybe you're not, you know, being clear
Sorry, I don't believe Gripton didn't watch the vigil. I don't believe that.
on, why you don't, I mean, there's obviously has to be reasons why, Edgar doesn't want to talk about certain days or weeks when he was home.
Right.
You know, uh,
There's a lot of problems. And I do want to say, like,
There's a
I
lot of
feel like if
problems.
we don't talk about the things that Seth has released and things that we found out throughout this investigation, it's a disservice to Sebastian, Justin, because the way that I look at it, would you having 5 CPS reports, not including
Again, alleged CPS reports. We don't know if said reports
And that's aside from the point.
exist, and we don't know what they contain and who they are on.
Yeah.
If they do exist, it could be a multiple page report. There's different, if there was medical records sought, or it could be a lot of things. It could be nothing more than
Just a
the
complaint.
parents looking for resources. There
Right.
was issues. I don't care what they want to say, how they want to sweep it under the carpet. You could do it all you want. It doesn't change the facts. The facts are there was issues. And Seth
Mhm.
was well aware of those issues because out of his own mouth, he even told his son that and told him
And does
that
it
he would give
does,
him a year.
doesn't it seem that he uses those issues against Katie instead of
Mm-hmm.
finding his child?
Yeah.
Dumb and dumber. Ain't getting it.
So, I'm not trying to show any child in a negative light. I'm just trying to put out here what is the facts that keep getting overlooked.
Right.
Seriously overlooked by the whole green team narrative.
Because if you don't, Kathy, let's face it, it just gets worse and worse and worse with a child's name on it.
And what they have done and attached to this boy for the rest of his life is gross. It's just gross. It's just beyond anything. I mean, you've got freaking Psycho Julie out here digging up what happened to Katie when she was a child, re-victimizing and re-traumatizing a victim.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with Sebastian being missing. Katie had no contact with these people, but yet today she ran with it again, using the ROs and, the level 3s and stuff. It doesn't matter what they were. None of what she said about these phone calls or video chats in the bathroom, none of that happened.
Right.
None of
Right.
it.
But they seem to keep skipping over all that.
Mm. Yeah, no,
Why?
they run with the lies.
Why? Again, just wanting to cause more drama on a child's name. You guys are gross, sick, disgusting, demented.
And he's now a young man.
Mm-hmm.
He is 16. He is now a very young man, but he is a teen boy. He no longer wants to be called that little kid.
Right.
He's 16. He will forever
It's sad.
have to look over his shoulder to see who's going to throw all this stuff up in his face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because again, we don't know. He could be alive.
Oh, yeah, I believe he's going to come home. Yes,
I believe it until they
he's going
say
to come home
otherwise.
safe and sound. Sadly,
right.
he's going to have to deal with all this.
Sad. And yes,
I just hope that he's not
me.
aware of any of it now.
Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. He's a young man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I know. I call him a little kid all the time too, and he's not. He's 16.
Well, my grandma is Canadian, and everybody's a kid until she says they're not.
Yep.
I mean, and what
he
are
was
they
taken to 52 weeks of therapy. If Katie was abusing him, the therapist would have intervened. Yeah, exactly. And what pisses me off is why are they putting out notes from his therapy sessions? That should not be allowed. I don't understand how that's not covered under HIPAA.
I don't believe his mother has spoken about it, and the father has never gone and followed up with anything. So I don't know why that's even out here.
Mom, I usually have a lot more. I don't know where everybody's at. Drop your link, Mint Mama.
I love Mint Mama. She's a funny firecracker, isn't she?
Yeah.
Talk the truth, girl.
The one that happened a month prior to his disappearance.
Darby.
This kid was crying out for help.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. It's not even about what Seth said. It's about what Sebastian was trying to tell.
You don't know what Sebastian was trying to tell or what Sebastian said, though. That's just it. You don't know.
Or what he even
because you refuse to open your eyes and see the whole situation. The bottom line is, and this is the last time I'm going to tell your spanking ass, the school counselors are the ones that recommended the incontinence briefs because of the accidents he was having. There was also behavioral issues at home and at school that had been escalating. Seth is well aware of the behavioral issues. That's why he wouldn't take his son. Remember his words. He just left it all up to Chris and Katie. So they were trying to find the best resources. What is wrong with that? That's good parenting. Trying to find the best help for your child. When
There was
anything
the good-
happened, he was taken to doctors. He was taken to therapy. It wouldn't have mattered if God himself was his therapist. Seth would not have been happy. He's just the kind of parent that no matter what will go against the other parent. I've said it and I stand on it.
Yeah. And where was the good
Hey, crimes under
co-parenting?
investigation. The fact that Seth gave more rights to Betty than his mother is BS. Also, Katie and Chris are spending their time looking for Sebastian and jumping on panels, you fools. Yeah, they're not out here raising unlimited funds.
I was going to say that. I don't even see them on here.
No. They don't need these people's approval to do what they need to do for their son. Hey, tinfoil. And I've said that for months. Seth has put Sebastian in the back. Betty has been put ahead of his own son. And
Yeah.
that's messed up. That's
Yeah.
messed up.
The simple fact that she can just say the nasty things she
Mhm.
says.
All of them that he supports, that he's
Yes.
got doing his attacking and going after Chris and Katie daily. Shame on him. Shame on him. But the worst is Betty. Because she is out on bond. She does have protection orders. She does have criminal charges violating said orders. And he stands by her. At the end of the day, it don't matter if you like Katie or not. That is her son too.
Well, it's none of your business. And she does display vengeance right away off the get of every video.
And then to go get a tattoo. You know why that little group over there, they arranged that on TikTok. It took them a couple months to do it. You know why they did it? Because Katie got a tattoo.
Wow, how
in my opinion.
disgusting and vile is that?
Oh, I don't have my banner on or nothing. Yikes. Okay, this is covered under fair use, Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. You know, the smell, I can use it for educational purposes, entertainment, and I can use it for commentary and or criticism. So, you know, take your pick.
Pay
We'll
attention,
do a little bit
though,
of all. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of all of it.
Yeah, well,
It's some music on.
I don't mind the criticism.
Educational wise, it's letting you know how not to act.
I will educationally criticize them, I promise.
That seems loud. That seems really loud to me. But I gotta have it loud enough that...
No way, tinfoil.
Okay, I'm gonna speed this up a little bit because I do want to move on. Let me see.
Just tell me to shut up when you need me to.
Exactly.
I can't tell you to shut up.
I love it though.
And I believe that, you know, I've made this point many times and I've heard people repeat it. But I believe he was afraid to tell his dad because he was only with Seth every other weekend, 2 to 3 days a week. The rest of the time.
No, it wasn't 2 to 3 days a week. Seth's own words. He would get him Saturday and take him home Sunday. Or sometimes Friday after, if he wasn't working. But no, it wasn't 2 to 3 days. He said he would get to keep him for one night. One day. Listen to Seth's own words, you idiot.
He was with Edgar and KK.
Yep.
And it
where
was
you gotta
only
spend
every other weekend. It wasn't every weekend. See, you don't know. You twist things and you add things that aren't factual. He did not see his son that many days every week.
And your time. And I think, like,
Sad.
whenever you have really, you don't even have, you have a chromosome deletion, right?
Uh-huh.
Our chromosomes is what makes us us, right? And when you have a chromosome deletion,
What?
you understand things differently.
Exactly.
You physically, mentally, everything is absorbed differently,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, it's sort of it's sort of consider it
Hey, Hanson.
someone. I was watching a
Hey, CJ.
documentary on the chromosome deletions and stuff. Say Spanish, right? But you don't know Spanish that well, right?
Mhm.
You know enough to get by, but there are some things that it takes you a longer time to get it, and some things you're just never going to get, right? And it's kind of like that. Like there's just some things you're going to absorb differently with that, and then having an autism on top of that, where you physically or mentally and physically are your senses are, it's just different. And
Yep.
you're just different, and we have to understand them for who they are. They are who they are.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
I know.
Hey, Denise. Oh my gosh.
I know, because all I can think about is
cry for what? You don't know these people. You think you know Seth, but you don't.
She wants to cry because she knows Justin.
you're saying that is like
You have no idea. You just really have no idea.
I feel like he was misunderstood and yeah.
Again, you have no idea. And most teenagers feel like they're misunderstood. That's kind of the norm for teenagers. Again, you don't know what their home life was like at all. And every time you seen Sebastian, he seemed very happy and healthy and thriving.
Don't know nothing.
And it's just sad. It really is, because
it is.
I think it's just my opinion, just of the people that I've spoken to that knows sorry.
No, you're okay.
People that I've spoken to that knows Edgar.
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't believe that anybody credible spoke to you about any of them. I really, truly don't. And if that's true that a teacher did reach out to you, that teacher needs to be fired.
Right.
In my opinion. But I don't believe you. I know you're a snake. I know you have no problem passing off bullshit. How did you vet these people to make sure that's who they were, Justin? I'm curious. How could you vet them? How was you going to vet? How did you vet them to make sure they were exactly who they said they were? Because trust me, what goes on this internet, shit. I'm blown away by what I found out about Yep. And you know, she
part of it.
He's
a good part of it.
There's a creator right now that allegedly was lying about having cancer and got a lot of money and gifts off of subs.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot like that.
Now this is Yep. I mean, that's not wow. I was blown away by it.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one that was going around and everybody was, well, you can't say it that way. You got to do it this way, like the moral police, But yet she would be in Britney's chat all the time.
Oh, great. Not surprised coming from
You don't
that.
remember? You don't remember seeing Yep around?
Mm-mm. Might.
Does anybody in the chat know who Yep is? YEP? Mitten Mom, I think you do. Tinfoil, I'm sure you've seen her around. Darby.
Oh.
Well, she's not been around because, the truth came out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Got a good gig until you don't? Is that how we roll? Got a good gig until you don't.
Yeah, Captain Ganji, you seen the name? Yeah. She had a channel and she would post videos sometimes. A non-monetized channel, but yet was still, reaching out, getting, I've been told, 4K plus, and then a lot of nice gifts.
You ever see that Letitia that was running around the country pregnant and was threatening to kill her baby? That's another fine one. Went to jail and everything.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a
You know,
lot.
and just the way that
Yeah.
Edgar mocks him, well, even like on the Nancy Grace show.
Yeah.
He wasn't mocking him. He wasn't mocking him.
I can't
Look,
imagine how
Julie.
it was behind closed doors. And you know, it's. I feel like he thought Sebastian was
Wait, I'll add you in a
just
minute, Mitten. Let me pause.
a child that wouldn't mind.
A child that wouldn't lie. Oh, I'm sorry, but I love my kids, but don't think kids don't lie.
Exactly.
And it's not because they're bad kids or anything. It's just all part of learning.
Yep.
Somebody
That
got
Mitten
some
Mama?
bad. Mitten Mama, you got some bad feedback. There you go. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but there's still feedback.
Like a static.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Kathy, I wonder if we hit him in the back of the head, if he'd be able to talk a little faster. I'm just asking.
Oh,
Do you want me
I did speed him up. I have him sped up.
Do you want me to
Well,
drop
no, I
down and
mean-
see if it'll get better?
Yeah, why don't
Does
you?
he-
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you to
Okay.
come right back up. I'll pin the link so that you guys don't.
Oh, I hope she makes it back up. She's such a firebug. I love her.
Yeah, I have. She'd come in here a few times, and then, and she would tag me in some of her videos, and then, with the HOA crap and stuff,
Oh.
they've always I was never good enough for their crew because I hang out at the Hive, but I've never been. They acted like I was on the inside with the Hive, and I was. I enjoy the Hive. I enjoy going over there, but so I've always been treated a little differently.
I think Gilly's in here.
Oh.
Says, hey,
Wait.
Queen.
Wait 1 second. Let me make. Where's my picture? Okay. All right. Hey, Joy.
Hey, sweetie.
Okay.
Julie.
Hi. I just wanted to come up real quick and say, Justin, if you don't know a thing about autism, don't speak on it, please.
Thank
Hey.
you.
Please. Just shut the fuck up and sit down.
Mm.
Yeah, we didn't need to go through all that chromosome stuff he was talking about.
You sound ignorant. Well, we know you're ignorant, but you sound like it more so now. Please do not speak about anyone with autism unless you know all the facts, because you sound like an idiot. We're not all the same, you idiot. Sorry.
Nope.
That's it, and that's all I have to say.
That's what makes her Gilly and me Freddie.
Thank you, Joy. That was cool. I love it when someone tells them the truth.
I do too. I still want to know if we.
And
snag
another
into-
thing, When you're driving down a freeway with your monkey, put it in a cage or put it in a seatbelt. You're going to get someone killed. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, he didn't have it secured?
No, you didn't see
Nope.
that?
He was climbing into the driver's seat, like literally climbing on his head while he was
Oh
driving.
my Lord. That could be dangerous.
I want to say something really quick, and then I'll probably hop down because I don't have the best service. I don't know why.
Okay.
Anybody doesn't know, I came from the Marissa Molly Go Lightly, which while I was there, I modded for Justin and modded for Molly, both of them. And
Whoa.
what I found out about Justin is after 7 months of just my level, I didn't get phone calls. My level was just texting, mod text. That was it. Usually just Patreon. That was it. There was a different level. If you pay more, you got a phone call. Well, I just want to say this about Justin. When you listen to anything that he's doing, he will lie straight to your face and say that I had a full phone conversation with him. He knows exactly what we talked about. To my face, he lied. I literally had to show and send in. I had to ask him, send me my phone number then, because there's Google numbers that you can get. He couldn't produce the evidence, and that was the only way that the person believed that he lied. But he will lie regardless of the somewhat relationship that you grow after 8 months of being like, it was just very hands-on the modding. But he doesn't have a problem lying. Lying to him is just like nothing.
You're fine, Joey.
So I just want anybody who takes what he says, keep in mind, morals are not high on his list of anything. And the sad part about it is he keeps saying, we're going to be on the right side. We're going to be on the right side of this. No, brother. Anytime you're attacking the mother of a child, I don't even care if later on she is guilty. For right now, I have compassion for the mother because there's no proof of anything that you're accusing her of. So at the end of the day, I just want him, and I just ask anybody to pray for Katie, because I've been praying for them to have some kind of realization that they're just going about this wrong and it's not helping. All we can do is pray that Katie gets through this, because these people aren't letting up.
Mitten Mama, every time you join yourself in prayer, I'm joining with you. Just remember.
And where 2 or more gathered, I appreciate the prayer, because when 2 or more are gathered, we shall see a movement in it. So you know what? They can forget about anything that they're doing about breaking down Katie. Katie's got her whole, I don't even like that whole word, we're an army or whatever. She's got a whole family strength of people. I don't care if it's a community, whatever we are is our own bodies. We got Kathy's community that she has all of her people. My community, I say it usually every live, please keep Katie in prayer. I don't care if I'm cooking. I say that before I start cooking. I'm like, you guys, if you could just keep her in prayer, because it does make me mad that she's purposely trying. Betty is purposely trying to break Katie down. And that's just the saddest thing ever. Anyways, I'm going to hop down. I just wanted to say was, keep in mind that his morals are not high. I was surprised that he would lie right to my face, right to the other person's face. And it's just disgusting that his level of, I'm so much better. I think he thinks that, I don't know. It's just frustrating that he doesn't have morals, but not too many people.
Molly said the same thing about him, that he's lost.
Yeah, she wondered what happened to him in the last year or so.
Yep.
I appreciate you, Kathy. Please don't ever feel like you have to thank any of us for coming in here. It's an absolute pleasure to support somebody that is, you're just a good person. And I appreciate your kindness, your hospitality of when we come in here. You're appreciative when we come in here. We come in here because we want to come in here. Just know that.
Well, thank you guys so much. That means a lot. Oh, thank you.
I'm going to hop down. Have a blessed night, Kathy.
You too. Thank you, Mary Mama.
All right. Bye-bye.
That was so sweet.
Yeah, I just love her. She is beautiful, people. I love her face, too. She's beautiful.
You're fine, Julie Moon. Spanky needs to be told.
Well, he does. He's out of control and off the grid right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for a while now, actually.
I'm gonna speed him up.
Right.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
knows better. I think sometimes when you look fine on the outside, you know what I mean? It's hard for cold heart, people, especially, our generation that, just suck it up and mind, you know what I mean? Especially like with Hector's type. But it's not
Listen
like
to
that.
this
And I think
comment.
KK,
I wish we all could have walked a mile in Sebastian's shoes to realize what he was going through on a day-to-day basis. This haunts me every day. Then you need to unplug.
Right.
Oh, Betty Magers.
just absolutely amen. Amen to it.
You know,
Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. It's a little low, but I can hear you. Tony's in chat. Tony,
We go
good to
again.
see you. And real quick, just before I forget, Shayna gifted 20 memberships.
I'm gonna come back. I don't know what's going on.
Okay, you all right? Oh, are you still here? I'm so glad that I wasn't there. I mean, I'm so sorry that I wasn't there today. In regards to, okay, Shayna, thank you so much for gifting.
Yes.
Look,
Yeah.
Shady said, all I know is I want to go to church. I want to go to that church. I felt it. That's what, Justin, you told me that tonight, remember?
Yeah, I'm telling you, but like I watched it and I didn't know if y'all could feel it, like, because when you were in there, like it's loud, and I thought it would be like blaring in the microphone, but they have it set up to where it's more low, and like we were all shouting and praising. You could feel this spirit.
I think that is incredible. That right there. It's so
And I tell you,
powerful.
that community loves Sebastian. They do. 15 minutes late. She was driving from Austin, Texas.
Oh my goodness. Right?
From Austin, Texas. Sped mom, she just auction has not just and wherever.
Yes. So would you say there were a lot of
Yes. It was beautifully done.
Kylie, good to see you. Want the vigil and then make like what the live we do. I'm not going to ask for any money or monetization on it. I'm disgusted. I don't like what I'm seeing with how people are taking it. And
Brittany, I just will make a suggestion. I think that's a beautiful thing what you're doing there.
Monetization on it, monetize that, and to maybe do my so we can talk about the case and stuff like that. But I'm going to do mine tomorrow and I'm not going to monetize that video like what the live we do.
Okay, so you're going to turn monetization completely off. That means no memberships, no super chats, no nothing. I don't believe that.
I'm going to ask for any money or monetization on it. I'm disgusted. I don't like what I'm seeing with how people are taking it. And
Brittany, I just will make a suggestion. I think that's a beautiful thing what you're doing there. I would not give any credit, even anything back to the hate.
No, I'm
tomorrow.
not.
You do that. Like, let it be about positivity. Sebastian,
exactly.
What a beautiful moment it was, and is, and will always be.
Exactly. That's kind of where my mind was at too, Justin. Like, I'm letting y'all go ahead, rip it apart tomorrow. We'll have our time. I know Justin will probably do something over on his live as well. And for us on mine, we're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to memorialize, and exactly. I'm not giving them anything. It's not going to be mixed with any of that because it's just, I don't know. I'm very, very repulsed right now.
Stick to that.
I can tell you, Hendersonville, Sumner County, rather, they are on it. And the commissioner is on it. That community.
Oh, it was a political move. The commissioner's not on shit. He's some low-level politician who doesn't even know the facts of the case. Because had he, I don't think he'd have been there if he knew the shit that Seth is behind and supporting. I just don't. He's some low-level politician. He's not on nothing. It was nothing but a stunt to get out there in the public. And if you want to know the truth, a lot of the people that were there were because they're church members. That's the honest truth. Yes, there was people there to support Sebastian and Seth. And yeah, in a roundabout way, so were they. But they were there because their church was putting on an event.
Right. Let's not forget
I mean,
that.
let's be real at least,
Yes.
you know? And I'm sorry, but it seemed like a funeral service.
And let's stop with the narrative that it was a private service, Betty.
It was open to the public. It was in a
Right.
public church. It was being streamed to the public. It was open to the public. There was nothing private about it.
Tell her, Kathy.
Is on it. God.
My 2 kids went missing for nearly 7 months. Law enforcement interviewed their father a few times, and guess what? He took them and hid them interstate, just saying, oh my gosh.
Wow.
Oh, I'm glad you got him back. Wow, that must have been awful to have to live through. Oh,
I hope they're okay.
I'm so sorry you went through that, and I'm glad you got him back.
7 months. Wow.
God is in it, and we are on the right side of history.
Uh-huh.
I agree with
And
it.
that's all we need.
Yep.
And
boy.
you know, if it's, I really wish Chris and Katie were there today.
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
Wow.
But I honestly feel like if they went there today, it might have softened their heart a little bit to do more.
Right, just to see this outpouring of love for this.
They're doing plenty. The thing is, you people can't handle it because they're not showing you and telling you, because it's their son. They don't need your approval, and they don't need a pat on the back from you. They're doing plenty. It's just none of your business. One thing they're not doing is out here slamming anybody, blaming anybody, attacking anybody with lies.
This for Sebastian and
right.
Number one, Sebastian, but number
it's
two,
not about Sebastian for you guys. It's about clicks and views and money. That's it. If you cared anything about Sebastian, you wouldn't attack his mother on a daily basis. Justin, you sick perv. You wouldn't do your thumbnails and your little super chat videos mocking and making fun of them if you cared anything about Sebastian. You would want the family to work together, not keep driving the wedge further apart.
Or you would accept that there is a division and just move on.
Mm-hmm.
Stop trying to force people into things you cannot get them to do.
Don't tell me you guys care. That is not how you care.
Mm-hmm.
That is not showing any support, in my opinion. I have the same grace for all 3 parents. I don't have any evidence that they did anything. Law enforcement saying there isn't any signs of foul play and there's nothing with the parents, then that's what it is. I'm not about to accuse any of them of doing anything to harm him. You don't know anything. You're running on gossip and rumors and retaliation.
Slander. Harassment.
Yeah.
Ignorance. Sorry, I'll stop.
For it that if you ever have problems like I do, I lose faith in humanity all the time. When you see things like that, or even just me hearing about it, that kind of thing is what we need. We all need. It's to uplift and restore your faith in humanity. To see such amazing people come together for this.
Oh my God.
To find this boy who's.
Wow, what are you grifting on tonight, Brittany? Because you getting memberships right and left, super chat. What are you grifting about tonight?
I really hope it helps Seth a little because I know he's been struggling. There's been days that Tony will message us and say, "Hey, I'm really worried about Seth. Can y'all make sure you check in on him?"
Yeah.
And that scares. That's scary because I'm like, oh my Lord, how much more can this poor man take?
And I think we would be just like him. You know what I mean? Like at times, but I know it is God that has sustained him, and I know it's us that has, you know what I mean? And I think that everyone needs someone on their side. Everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
But
It could be,
with
and a lot of people think that way, tinfoil. And is there red flags for me? Absolutely. I've said it from the get go, and I have questions for Chris and Katie too. But I do believe that they both took polygraph tests by law enforcement, and I do believe they both passed. Because not only do I know what Chris said about that, and like he said, he has proof that Seth is well aware that they took them long ago. This was months and months ago, and passed them. Because law enforcement informed Chris that they were informing Seth, and they had their reasons. But also his mom, she put it out, and that's one thing I think she was actually telling the truth about.
Yeah.
Child, everyone needs to be on their side.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to just say, in being on a public platform, we should be more neutral and not lean one way or the other, because we don't know. Justin, Brittany.
Oh, Brittany got people pissed off in her chat. I guess they're talking about Trump or something, or they did, and people are like, "I'm not a Trumper, I'm out." Could you imagine Brittany talking politics?
Hold on.
Yeah, hold please. And you know what? That's not even yours, Brittany. You stole that from another creator. She did. There's not an original that she came up with. She stole hold please from another creator.
Bust the fool.
Stupid cow.
You come out with the truth, and it's just so funny sometimes.
I mean, I went to my chat and said, well, we're poolside. What are we going to call our membership? And somehow we ended up with Poolside Misfits. Hey,
Hey, all the misfits I hung out with were at the pool or the lake.
And I thought it was going to start because today was beautiful. And I thought it was going to, okay, our winters, our chillier days are over. It's going to keep getting warmer and warmer. The pool will be ready in no time. Yeah, tomorrow there's 70% chance of rain, which we desperately need. And we'll get it now because, see, I put water in the damn swimming pool. I had to run up the freaking water bill and put water in the damn pool because we haven't had no damn rain. So now because I did that, it'll rain.
10 steps ahead and 10 toes down.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, of course. Or you know what? Wash the truck. Man, it'll storm.
Right.
Just so it's filthy again.
It got warm here today, and I had my heat at 72. I woke up, thought I was in another menopause moment.
Oh, I dread it. We have to replace our central air and heat unit. Oh, I had a couple companies come and give me a bid because the ductwork is over 20 years old, so it needs. You don't even want to know. I said, how much? Are you serious?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, almost $6,000. With the ductwork, it's almost $7,000.
And you need it down in Florida.
That's my heat too.
Yes.
But the unit's over 20 years old. It needs, they can't fix it no more. It's on its last leg. It's definitely,
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway. And plus I have to build a freaking room. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Worse, huh?
Yeah. Hey, Lady V. It's crazy. But, you can't live without it. So, you got to do what you got to do.
And let me just make this clear. Kathy is not asking for donations.
Oh, no. I'm just
telling you about it.
Because I talk about something in real life going on. Because I try to get familiar with you guys.
Right.
People were telling me that I was too reserved and I wouldn't talk about anything. So just because I bring something, if I wanted money, I'd ask you for it.
Oh,
Honestly, I'm
in
not
the
going to lie to you
case,
about it.
really.
If I was in desperate need, I
Mhm.
would not be afraid to come to my chat and say, "Hey," but I've never done that
No,
ever.
because well, for one, you haven't needed it, and for two,
Oh
you're
no, that's not true.
respectable.
That's just not my way. That's not me.
Right.
I will find a way. My husband and me will find a way ourselves.
That's what I
No one's
said.
ever paid my way through life, and I don't expect anyone to. And it's not no one else's responsibility for me to get something taken care of in my home. It's my responsibility.
You hear that, Betty? Do you hear that, bullhorn butthead?
You don't, you know, and just because I talk about this room we have to transform our garage into, because we're going to have 2 more family members. My
Oh.
family's growing to 6.
Oh, beautiful.
mm,
Are you excited?
yeah,
Good.
but it's just a lot right now, you know.
Yeah. How is your husband? Is he doing better?
A little setback, but yeah.
Oh, well, he's still in my prayers.
No,
Both of you are.
life can be crazy sometimes. It really can be. But and get back into these guys.
Everyone.
I agree.
And that's the confusing part for me. Is why don't we see you? Why don't we hear you?
Exactly.
Why can't we get answers, certain answers?
Why
Because
is it?
they don't owe you anything. You are irrelevant in their lives. Do you understand that? You don't know Sebastian. You don't know them. Their life is none of your business. They do not have to answer any questions for you. You are not law enforcement or any type of investigator. The ones who need to know, no.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not in the know.
It's so hard to come up with things that you miss about him. I don't just in that part. Oh, you know, I'm not trying to be trivial and I'm not trying to be petty at all, but like,
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Hey, Vanessa.
I don't either. I don't either. And I just, you know, I just feel like there was a lot of wrong done to Sebastian. I really do. And you
Yep.
know, I think sometimes when you're
no,
living in it,
Seb. Oh, the motor. Oh, Lord. We had to get her another car because it was cheaper to do that than replace the motor, and not what we needed right now. I hear you. But replacing a motor is expensive. Even if you can get a rebuilt one, it's still expensive as hell. Nope. Been there, done that. Nope. In the last year, that truck, we put in over $6,000.
Wow.
So I get it. It's but you don't have a choice. You have to have a car. You have to be able to go to work. I get it. Sometimes I kick myself in the ass for not getting that that car shield.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody I've talked to who had it,
Yeah.
some paid it and never used it, and others had a nightmare of a time using it. But then there's 1 or 2 that didn't. So I don't know. I'm considering it though. I really am. Oh, Freddie, you shouldn't have did that. Thank
It's
you.
all about love.
Thank you.
Well,
But yeah, life is crazy, man. And I
I
was
saw,
just
I saw Ben George giving this twit $10. I had to
oh,
give you that.
oh well, thank you. Thank you, Ben. That'll piss me off.
It's not a competition, though.
Yeah. Everybody was so hoping that, you know, all these prices are going to go down right away and drastically because, you know, Trump's president now. Well, that ain't happening, which I
Well, they
didn't
need
even
to
think
get
it
off
was
the
going to
open.
happen. But, you know, they ought to see the ones that are spewing this stuff. It didn't happen. It hadn't happened yet. No, it can't happen overnight. But it can. It not overnight, but it can. But it's not going to. Too many
Right.
people make too much money.
Right.
Partial
And
order isn't allowed in California? Oh, really? Wow. She had to have the car to get to college. There you go. That's why that's why I've gotta be here for my goddaughter, and I've got to.
yeah.
She's just a kid, and she just so badly she just wants to get through high school. You know, I mean, that's sad.
God bless her.
And she's a teen mom. She has a baby, so we're taking the garage and turning it. Oh, now's not the time, but we're gonna convert it because my house is full. I've got two littles,
Yeah.
and they have the other bedrooms.
Right.
So yeah, it's like things happen. You know how they say they couldn't happen at the worst time, but they happen for a reason.
Right.
And
Is it
I
gonna
always
be a
promised her
lesson
that
to
this
a
was her home
blessing?
and she could always come back. And she's tried to come back many times, and she needs it. And she knows I have rules. I mean, she lived with me for the first 7 years of her life. She knows I have rules. She knows school's a priority. That's just no ifs, ands, or buts. And I think that's what she needs, what she's never had outside of me.
Sometimes when they don't have that, they as they get older and now they're having kids, they desire that, and that's how they
Well,
want to grow.
when you're 8, 9 years old and your whole life is uprooted overnight.
Yes.
Just overnight, and you're taken and put into not a good situation at all, and it just continued to get worse and worse and worse. Yeah.
Right. Well, Kathy, I didn't tell you, but I have 2 kids, and both my kids were put in foster care because their father did not want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, Darby, because with my husband, in and out of, dealing with what we're dealing with. Yeah, it'll be a minute before before he goes back to work. So yeah, we'll make it work, and it'll happen, and it'll be a really nice room because it'll be done right. And down here, you have to run the AC and the heat in there, especially because it gets so freaking hot down here. But
yeah, is it?
A lot of my neighbors have turned their garages into extra rooms, and they've turned out nice.
Oh.
And ours is a double, so we can keep the very front of the garage where he can keep some of his tools and stuff, But it'll just be like any other room, He has to put up the walls and everything. I mean, it'll be nice.
Sounds cozy.
It'll be nice like one for it. But yeah, so that's what's going on. And I'm excited to see her. I miss her so much.
I think you're cutting up a little, Kathy.
It might be. I might have moved my cord or something. All right, let's get back into this.
Okay.
And hindsight's 2020.
Yep.
And I think they may see some error in it now. Now that whatever has happened.
Oh my God! Wait a minute! I gotta hear this. Sorry, please. Wait a minute.
There's no head at all, you guys. I gotta enlarge.
They are tearing apart. Okay. If I'm correct, let me make sure. If I'm correct in what they're doing right now, this is fucking gross.
Does not render until it comes closer.
Wait. Okay. Wait a minute. All right. Let me check and make sure.
Opinion.
It was just humanity
It's,
at its best.
I can tell you after seeing the police there today, it's not going away.
No.
It's anything but. It's anything but.
I agree. You just said something that kind of it like lets me know that a lot of our thinking is on the same wavelength, because I think about Smiley's interview a lot. I think out of all the interviews, Smiley's was probably one of the more shocking ones for me. And I got the way that it come off to me when Chris was describing like he's trying to give parenting advice, on that interview. He's like, you want to learn how to clean your kid's room, and by God, that room will be clean. He was so proud of himself.
Yeah.
And also about the belt. He didn't mince words when he said he swiped Sebastian with a belt. I think that type of behavior was normal, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, the thing was, he wouldn't come up. I was live with Smiley and Josh and Trevor on my show. He wouldn't come up there, but he insisted Smiley go live. And I ended my live. I said, Smiley, go. Let's go over there right now.
Yeah.
And she went over there. And I think out of all the interviews that Edgar and KK did, I believe that was the one where they were the most comfortable.
Honestly, no. I wish Chris wouldn't have even went over there, but I totally get why he did. But they're not used to doing panel hopping and being interviewed about their son being missing. But you people never considered any of that, or that they were limited in what they could talk about, because it's an open, active investigation, and their son is missing. That kind of shit. And you didn't consider any of that.
No humanity here.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to show you guys. She's live now, and if I play the audio, she can't strike me. Well, I could play the video too. She couldn't strike me, but they're actually tearing apart the bike riding video and saying it's not Sebastian. I'm not kidding you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, Darby. I'm gonna have to, because I need to get her down here and get her enrolled in a school program, and she's always wanted to be a nurse all her life. Whether that's what she does, but she does want to go to something after high school. So, and I'm gonna make sure she has the opportunity. What she does with it, that has to be on her, but she's gonna have the opportunities that she needs, and some assistance and support that she needs with, I wish I could tell you guys more, because if I did, it'd probably have you pissed and in tears at the same time. Just know that.
If there's ever anything we could do to help, let us know.
Meaning they was most.
Oh, you guys are just here listening to me rant, and I appreciate that.
Themselves, because I think Smiley doesn't have
those nights my husband was in ICU, and I would do later late night lives. Those couple nights, you guys really kept me company, and I really appreciated that.
Wow, that's what friends are for. You're supposed to support people, help them. Listening is all you can.
She's Smiley. You know what I mean? Smiley's just Smiley, and she doesn't come off as stuck up or arrogant or anything.
I want to make sure that's what they're saying before I put it on, because I'm listening to it.
Hold on a minute. I hope the front door. Oh, this is a separate account. Okay, well, I'm still going ahead. I was going to say, I follow the face is but sorry, turn around. Come back this way.
This video, okay, I'm going to play it for you guys. This is gross. This is really gross. These idiots are sitting here. Now, this video is no new video. Okay? Sebastian learned how to ride his bike. They're such idiots that they are calling it a fake. And, of course, saying it was put out on purpose so that people would, Chris and Katie could snow people over. No, that's not. That's the green team narrative. That's one of the narratives y'all do.
Just
But we're going to
doesn't
listen to this
sound.
because I can't. I could show the video, but I don't want to give her any reason to. Well, if she tries, I'd fight her anyway, and I won't hesitate to use the YouTube lawyer. I won't.
Go.
That's what they're there for, you know.
That's right.
That's what they do. You give them a couple bucks and they help you.
Right.
No way would I let this foul thing win. After what she's sitting here doing, get to kiss my ass.
How
Kiss
old
both
is
my
Brittany?
cheeks. All right, here goes, guys. It's gross. I'm telling you, it's gross. I'm so pissed about this right now. And Tony and Seth's in this chat.
Nah, he's okay. He's there. I think he gets another treatment next week, so he'll get the second treatment. It's okay. He's good. Heard a lot, and that's expected. You know, goes to bed very early, more than he used to. He used to stay up till 2 or 3 in the morning. Not anymore.
Really?
Yeah. And it's 11:30.
It's a different person.
It's not a different person. That's Chris's voice.
Okay. I have to do every other one just to get my body back in order.
That's my super chat.
Okay. So
I never was up late.
Oh, Shayna gives her a lot.
Every night.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad that you're here.
I'm addicted to y'all.
Oh, well, we love you. Hold on a minute. I hope the front door. Oh, this is a
Yeah, I've
separate
seen
account.
it.
Okay, well, I'll still go ahead and follow. I was going to say.
No, I wanted to. She's live right now talking about it. I can play the audio. I don't know if I can get away with playing the video while she's live. So I'll just play the audio. And then what I can do is I could put up their short and try to. I don't know if it'll match up, but let's try it here. Clue, I think Clue has one too, doesn't she?
I think so.
It's Every Day with Jay, I believe. That's the channel Jay's is on. I think Clue, I know I've seen it. Clue showed it too. But maybe I could match up their video with what they're talking about.
Well, they each get different points. So.
Yeah. No, it's not on Every Day with Jay, so it must be on Jay for Justice. Oh, wait, it would be a short, not a video, huh? It would be short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would be. So let me go back to Jay's for Jay. Oh, wait, right here it is. Chris Proud with Teacher Sebastian. Yeah, guys, I'll put this on so we can play along with, because this is exactly what they're showing. Oh, thank you, Mint Mama.
I was just gonna say she put a link in for you.
I'm not comfortable putting the live up. I know we can play the audio, but let me make sure that they're in the same spot. And this is what I cannot believe this bitch.
Okay. All right. So it's been, according to some people on Twitter, Erica shared some of this too. The video that they put out where Chris was supposedly pushing Sebastian, teaching him to ride a bike.
Wasn't pushing him, taught him how to ride his bike. It's a legit video, you idiot. You take something so sweet and you turn it into, you're a real piece of shit.
Well, people have, I'm just going to read this because I don't know how to explain it, but it says, it's been 50% manipulated with AI technology. That's what they're saying about this video.
Bullshit.
Meaning the origin of the
bullshit.
video is probably original and AI technology was added to manipulate an already original video. For example, Sebastian's face added to a child riding a bike.
Oh my
The
lord.
child riding
What?
the bike could be an original by
That is Sebastian. That is Chris. This video is not new.
This is getting out of control there, Brittany.
They say it's AI generated with no head. Yeah, they do.
A disgusting woman. How old is this chick?
2.
Oh, I can't go at her. She's got to be at least
by
18.
how the head of the child does not render until it comes closer to the camera. The face has been manipulated, and that's why it's struggling to render a head.
Oh my god.
Also, motion blur. The further away that the child gets from the camera in the video. I held off posting this until I could confirm it with multiple sources, so no one could say that they're being unfairly treated. AI content detection scanners all gave 49 to 55% AI technology detection across 4 separate content scanners. No face being detected as the original, which means the face is manipulated by AI. This is disturbing.
I don't believe that.
What the hell? 4 different AI scanners.
Wow. I don't believe that.
Show us.
I don't believe that. Number one, why would they put out a fake video knowing that people can check it? Okay, and knowing that people are going to check it. Right. Anything they put out is going to get tore apart.
Mm-hmm.
And then taking something so sweet and so, because it was Chris teaching him how to ride his bike. Shocker, Chris was a very, very important part of Sebastian's life.
Yes.
He was the consistent male figure in his life.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. That's what you people can't handle.
You lived with him.
Yeah, exactly.
At some point, he probably had mannerisms of him as well as his dad and his mom because of the close connection.
Yeah, it wasn't like Chris was only around, for a short time. Chris had been involved in Sebastian's life for a long time.
Right.
This is insane. And if law enforcement had all this evidence that they keep claiming, they'd have long been arrested.
No, sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me put this back on and then I'll hit play on the video.
Different scanners, every one of them detected that the video was at least 50%.
I don't believe that.
He was reteaching him.
Reteaching him. No. He was teaching him how to ride his bike, period, you idiot. Reteaching. Here's what you are.
Good for being his first time.
See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man.
This is an older video. He's clearly younger.
Mm-hmm.
Seth just commented because I taught him how to ride in California. He's got me blocked, so I don't know if he's also saying it's AI because I'm blocked. Of course, Seth's going to say that.
Well, Seth's going to say whatever he can to make himself look good.
You may have had him on a bike in California, but that was how many years ago? And maybe he hasn't rode one since. But somehow
All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop. Keep paddling, keep paddling.
That's exactly what my husband does. He just taught our littlest. He's just turned 7. He is riding his bike without training wheels now.
Oh,
And she did it when she was barely 5. I mean, she was like, she was almost 5.
wow.
But he's really little. And that sounds like my husband out there telling him, come on, keep pedaling, don't stop. Because that's what they do, they stop.
Yes. And then they lose their speed and they can't control it. Yeah. Cute. It's a sad video.
It's all right, Mom. That is in the chat and even says he recognizes the video. Yeah, I'm blocked at Brittany's. I've been blocked there, and I never even said nothing to the bitch when she blocked me. All I asked her was, how come she always has to get her electric bill paid? Because that was the first thing she would say. And she changed it up after getting called out by everybody for it. But that was in her opening. You guys keep my lights on. And I asked her, how come?
Now she's getting called out for how much more, and she still can't handle it. Time to grow up. It's a lesson or a blessing, babe.
All right, let's get back into it.
Well, let's see. They're saying this isn't him.
It's him.
Turn around. Come back this way.
That was the first thing I thought of when I watched it. See how fast he's going and
Start turning around. Come back.
Yeah, they're saying the person on the video is not Sebastian. That the face is.
No, when he comes up and goes up past Chris, you can tell it's Sebastian. That's Sebastian. That's a legit video. And that's also a big boy bike compared to a little toddler bike. So maybe that's why Chris was working with him.
Right.
To make sure he's comfortable and can handle his bigger bike and not some little toddler bike.
Yeah.
I know, I just went through it.
And maybe he was doing it to be supportive of Sebastian. We don't really know. Just to get him out there to ride the bike, you know?
Yeah, and Seth is in chat saying he recognizes the video. What's he going to say? It's him? That's clearly not California.
And it's clearly not his voice either.
Yeah.
I would hear more of an asshole. Sorry.
In the scanner, AI has detected that the face is not. It's a different person. It's a different. I don't know.
Oh, they're saying that it's Crabtree.
Come on, don't stop.
It's so great.
With CP.
Look at that.
Maybe.
Keep it up. You do it. Keep doing it.
No, he didn't even know Crabtree
How
then.
does his face not show up? That is true.
That looks like Sebastian. Watch when he rides by.
There you go.
Can you stop it there? Can you stop it?
Come on, you got
Emmy Joe, Big Mouth Emmy Joe is saying it's Stephen Crabtree.
Watch. Where's Sebastian's
The
head?
beautiful video of Sebastian riding his bike.
Now you can't even see his head. Like, no,
This is Sebastian. Watch.
Now look down, look up.
Photos you have that you can like
There you go.
something out of you can remove
There you go.
from the photo, you know?
And start turning around. Come back this way.
Was holding
Watch.
the cup.
Watch me.
Come on, pedal. Don't stop.
Okay.
This is Sebastian.
See?
Yes, it is.
You keep it up. You do it. Keep doing it.
That is Sebastian.
And that's how you ride, man.
Yes, the
What
glass.
idiots. Yep, that's Sebastian.
The hair and the glasses and it just his whole demeanor on the bike.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
it.
not blocked, but I also won't give her a view. I hear you, Darbs.
The photo editor, I could remove it out. That's weird.
Guilt tripping, yeah.
You can't even.
Right, that's what
You
that
hit it
I've
off.
got it. Lolly says, "Look when he turns around and comes back, no head."
It was 2017
right now,
is what
Lolly,
the
there's
chat's
no head.
saying.
Right, I got it frozen. There's no head at
Yeah,
all,
that
you
took
guys.
about right for
I
a
got it
day.
enlarged.
There is. Oh,
What
she's
is
saying there's
like?
no head at. Oh, I gotta show this.
Oh hell! If you enlarge it, you guys, there is no head. Yeah, that's what I did.
Let me see if I can.
This is
save
ridiculous.
this.
I
Don't-
love that
don't
dumb look on
leave
my
us
face.
now.
I'm screen. No, I'm
This is
screenshotting
ridiculous.
this now. I'm going on my computer too, so that way I don't know. So hold on, I just took a screenshot. Check this out, guys. That is. I took a full screenshot. Can y'all see that screenshot? No. Hold on a minute. Give me just a second. Let me stop the screen. Let me present. Hold on, I just took a screenshot of it. I'm gonna zoom in. Hold on. Share my entire screen.
God, people are gonna go crazy on this tomorrow.
Can y'all see it?
I mean,
Can y'all see it now?
it's the same size.
Okay, can you see Sebastian?
Yeah.
Check this out. Look at that. His head's gone.
It is not.
Look at that. No
It's
head.
the- oh, bullshit. It's the way that.
I want to know what she's taking. I ain't taking it.
I mean,
Look,
even if it's a rapid movement,
I saw
this is what she's talking about.
Why does this kid have no head? Look at that. It's a headless vibrator. Can y'all see it?
No, she said it's because of the video. It's the way it's being filmed. Oh my God, you can see the shadow of the head. Oh Lord.
I see it.
Yeah, it's the shadow. It's just the way the camera and stuff is, but you can see the shadow of that. Oh, stop it. This is what she's saying.
Like I said, whatever mushroom she ate tonight, I don't want it.
Something red in it on the top.
Mm-mm-mm. Can you stop it and zoom in when Zeb is close? Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, you can see the horizon.
It could also be dependent on how he's
And they
got
forgot to put his head back on?
What, hon?
It could also be how he's got his head turned too, why it looks funny.
Yeah, it's all, yeah, that's definitely Sebastian.
It's just gone. When he turns around, his head, and look how, wait, what is this? Look how blurry the video is.
Exactly.
Right here, there's no
He
head.
had a jacket
You can
on.
see where the head is. His head's oh my
or
God.
red.
I see it.
Something red in it.
On the top.
Where's
Like
his
her
hand?
nip on.
Oh, what is
It's,
this?
I mean, I'm looking at the street completely.
I know there's no head. I'm
I've
trying to
never
avoid
seen-
looking at the headless man.
You can see, yeah, you can see the horizon.
And
I've
wouldn't
never
you
in my
at
life seen a
least,
video where the head is completely gone.
You can see the street and everything behind it.
wouldn't you at least see his
They want
Wait, here he comes.
Look,
What?
no head. For people that's saying that it's motion, tell me why this kid's head, if it was motion.
It's not.
Look,
his
where's it
head's
at now?
there.
And then it pops up.
There, because his head was there all along. You dumb
And
ditz.
see how white it is? Of course,
This is
the pixel's gonna
Sebastian.
show different. It's a nice bike.
Yeah. I'm trying to get it bigger for you.
But do you see how he?
Keep it up, you doing it. Did you see it? It was like
Now it's
That's
blue.
Sebastian.
Get out of town.
That is definitely Sebastian.
Yes, and there's definitely a head.
Yeah. It's like his head was tilted down or something. I'm trying to.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna let me zoom in anymore.
And with the color of his skin, it blended in with the clouds and stuff. The way the pixel on the camera hits
Right.
it.
Yes, blue on the top.
Don't stop.
Look, no head. For people that's saying that it's motion, tell me why this kid's head.
His head is
if it was
bent
motion,
down. You can tell.
Where's it at now?
And then it pops up.
There he
Keep it up,
is.
you doing it,
That
keep
is
doing it. Did you see it? It was
Sebastian.
like
Now it's blue.
All right, so turn around, come back.
All right. I'll play this on here. I don't want to play it on here. I don't want to give them any reason to. You know.
Another whack job moment for
Yeah.
OBJ.
That's Sebastian. That's definitely Sebastian.
Yes.
Why are they so triggered?
And it's definitely not Seth teaching him
By
how to
it.
ride a bike.
Yeah. Why are they so triggered by it? Believe that it's not him and go find something else to talk about. Yeah, you can tell it's Sebastian.
That's
Yep, fake the neighborhood. You got it. That'll be next. That'll
Isn't
be
that a
next.
beautiful video, Kathy? That was a
Yeah, it
beautiful
is. It's
video
very
of
sweet,
him.
and it's so disgusting that they could,
Distort it.
yeah, come out and pick it apart.
It's disgusting.
Whether you
It's
like the
probably-
parents or not, it's still wrong to do.
It's probably one of Chris or whoever's favorite moment right
Yeah.
there.
You
And
know,
they
I've
have
never sat here with and reviewed Seth's channel and his interviews and tore him apart.
Oh, maybe we should.
You know, I've tried to stay away from that end of it,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And besides that, you guys have already seen everything 100 times, you know? So, you know, but I've tried to really, it's not easy.
I mean,
Okay.
hey, if he needs a little help psychologically, I wouldn't mind scrutinizing his videos. Just saying. Just saying.
Oh, tinfoil, that's a gross snack. But now you're making me hungry. And KFC's closed. I have been wanting a KFC chicken sandwich for weeks. I'm terrible.
At least see some kind of something on top because you can see the bone.
Oh my God, no, it's not.
Look, you can see
Jesus.
the house
And
where
you
his
could
house should
tell
be.
that Sebastian is younger in this picture or in this video. And his head didn't disappear. Oh my Lord.
You think she's gonna one day say she found the modern day headless
What you got
horseman?
right here is a torso. I got
No. What?
I said, you think she's gonna one day say, "Look, I found the modern day headless horseman."
Who?
That's
Yeah,
how
she probably
distorted
would.
she is.
She'd run with it. She just got a $50 super chat for it.
another question. Where's his hands?
Oh my Lord.
There's no skin color at all. It's completely black.
It's being. Oh my God.
God, she's just such an idiot.
I can't. That's okay. The other, she's talking about being able to understand metadata. We know she couldn't understand her way out of a wet paper bag, let alone metadata.
Your next title should be, "Well, we can't, you shouldn't."
Yeah, they do. They want to take a genuine moment away, and that's what they're doing, and that's
It's
sad.
bad.
Just
It's
they should be be. There's nothing nefarious about this video. It's
no.
and they should be honestly showing it off. Well, look at Sebastian. If this was truly about Sebastian, which again, this just proves it is not about Sebastian for these people. Hey Sheila, good to see you.
I bet if you took a picture of a cloud over her house, they would scrutinize that as a part of the crime.
Mm-hmm.
Where's his? Did he have gloves on?
That's possible, but where's his head? That's what I want.
His head's there.
Hold on a minute. Let me. Wait a minute. Let me see. I'll take another one if I. All right. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, I want to see the different color of the jacket.
That's what I just showed y'all.
What'd you say, hon?
As soon as he goes around the curve, it disappears.
Oh,
Look.
I was just saying it's not going to change. The video's
Now
not going to
watch.
change.
Where's his head? It's
No, his head's there.
gone.
Brittany, we don't see anything.
This is crazy. I'm gonna take another screenshot when he gets right up to Chris, or what's supposed to be Chris.
That's what it seems like,
this out.
tinfoil.
See
Yeah,
his
it is
jacket?
blue on the top.
Watch.
Yeah, it's blue on the top.
Come on, pedal, don't stop.
Look, no head. For
It's
people that
because
saying that
oh
it's
my
motion,
Lord,
tell me what
his head is there. He was looking down. Number one. Number two, you can see the. It's because of the video. Oh my God, are you really that stupid?
Yes, they are. Yep.
And this was before there was AI technology to do what you're saying. If this was 2017, but 2017 would be, yeah, he would have been about what, 10, 11 years old?
Yeah.
Somewhere around in there, between
Probably
10 to 12.
9
So that's
10.
probably about right by the looks of it. You could tell he's younger than, when he went missing. So
He looks
yeah.
about 9, 10, or 11 there.
Yeah, somewhere around in there.
Mm-hmm.
this kid's head. If it was motion, look, where's it at now? And then it pops up.
Because it was never gone.
It was like gone through.
His head was always there, you dippies. Even this old grandma who's self-taught about everything on the computer knows that his head was still there.
Damn, I've been
Oh
sitting
my
here smoking a
God.
joint and I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop.
Right on,
Keep
five.
paddling, keep paddling. There you go. Come on, you got it.
I just love
He has
how
a two-tone jacket in the original with his head.
Don't look down, look up.
So maybe he has more than one jacket, you know? Oh my Lord. Guess you never heard of somebody having more than one coat, right?
I've got two right now laying on my floor.
Start turning around, come back this way.
Oh, they're all mad. Oh no, Seth taught him how to ride a bike. Same as swim. It's not a debate on it doesn't matter. He's out here working with the kid to make sure he can ride his big boy bike.
Let's not
Not no toddler bike.
Let's not forget Seth saying, "That's my boy."
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, this man right here sounds very encouraging, helpful, kind, and loving.
Yeah, it's
towards
not a
the
competition. Or it's not, oh
Right.
no, what was that, this, that. Seth didn't see him for a while and then only seen him every other weekend. Stop it. Stop it. Remember, he didn't live in Tennessee till Chris and Katie moved him there.
Yo. So why are you so bitter about the woman? It's to
Mhm.
get it at Chris.
Nah, to get at her for leaving him.
Probably both.
Pedal, don't stop. See? Keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man.
Please.
All right, so turn around, come back. Come on, don't stop.
And there is a difference. Oops. There is a difference when you go from a toddler bike to a big boy bike.
Yeah.
And no training wheels. There is a difference.
Big.
Come on, you got it. Don't look down, look up.
It is Chris.
There you go. Let's start turning around, come back this way.
That definitely sounds like Chris.
Don't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
This chat is off the chains. Thought criminal is never rude. That's what they're calling him.
I don't think he sounds rude.
Inquiring minds want to know what Lolly sent you. What? Upcoming court with Betty. Yeah, I can't wait. I hope she has to pay for what she's done. CP would be the one to benefit from this. Huh? What? Because they put out a video, and honestly, to humanize Sebastian, especially with all the crap that's been going on. Come on. Hey, Brian.
Now watch. When he comes close to the curb, his head kind of look. It's really like a ghost. Now watch. Now it shows up.
His head wasn't gone.
Weird. Nobody the whole time.
No, it was. Oh my God, his head was there.
No head. Let me
Oh.
Let me zoom into this one.
So let me guess. As he got closer, Chris threw his head on his shoulders. Is that what you're saying?
That's why he's sitting there talking and recording him. He's throwing his head on too.
Yeah. What a dingbat bitch that is.
This is fucking crazy. They can't be
Put
serious.
the acid down, BJ.
Oh.
No, I know what everybody's going to say. He told him, put your head down, put your head up.
He told him.
Yes, because it put his head up because he kept putting his head down. He kept looking down. And it's, oh my Lord.
they're
Never
watching
filmed
her-
anything. Oh.
No, he was saying, yeah. Oh, and that.
Don't look down. Look up.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. Okay, I thought he said put your head down, put your head up. Because I was thinking, why did they
No,
tell him
he
to put
said, don't put your head down, keep your head up. You could
Yes.
tell that the head went down. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, because when you first riding a two-wheeler bike, they do get fascinated by watching their feet pedal.
Yeah, they're really analyzing this and they're really saying that it's a fake. I know, I'm an expert in Crabtree's voice as much as I've listened to him. Yeah, this isn't Crabtree, this is Chris. That isn't. And if this was 2017, definitely isn't Crabtree.
No.
They're idiots. Oh my Lord. And you got the nerve to say something about anybody else's content, Griffdom. When no matter what, you tear apart everything Chris and Katie do. Everything. And you ruin it.
Beautiful
To fit your green
video.
team narrative.
A beautiful video like this, and you got to turn it to a toxic crap hole. I think you people are disgusting.
Yep, and he's in there supporting it all.
Well, of course, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
Well, you failed at your prayer as far as I'm concerned.
No, he said, don't put your head down.
Keep it up. You do it. Keep doing it. That's how you ride, man.
Yeah, I'm not fine. Like, this is bizarre. What do y'all thought? What is chat? No. Well,
What's bizarre about it?
I don't think.
What is bizarre about him taking Sebastian out front to get him used to riding his big boy bike and get him comfortable with it? Because it had been years since he had rode a bike in California with Seth. That was a baby toddler.
Whoops, my cup fell. Sorry.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I closed the microwave door. Sorry.
It's all right.
They lived in a different neighborhood before they moved to Stafford. So no helmet if he's just learning, right?
Yeah, my grandkids always wear helmets.
Yeah, well, maybe Sebastian wouldn't wear a helmet. Maybe there was reasons. You don't know.
Text messages. Oh, no. Let me see.
SW, are you S Dubs in chat?
Yeah, I think I am.
Oh.
Hey,
okay,
Jessica.
I didn't know that.
I thought
My
name was way too long and nobody could at me without a pain in the butt.
Hey, Coffee
So I
Alex.
just it's 4 letters. Come on, guys, you can do it.
I always just say SW.
If you say
But then I saw you and Emmy talking, and I was like, wow, she's S Dubs.
I'm still me.
I know, but you confused me.
I confused myself.
So
What do y'all think is? All right, let me save this picture of Lolly's. What do y'all question?
Well, apparently he never rode his bike over there at the new place because nobody even seen him. Why now all of a sudden this
Collectible eat IQ about
I've never listen. I've never seen a video this clear, and then but you can't see his head. It's oh my.
His head didn't go anywhere. Hey, UA.
Hey. Oh my god. I cannot with them. Bless your heart, okay? Brittany J and all of you that want to take you've been begging for more videos. Y'all, Seth just played voicemails from fucking 2017, and in that service there wasn't a single thing. I do give you some credit for having Katie in the photos that were her photos when they that Seth got to keep or whatever in the divorce, whatever. But I mean, the reason why now, we were talking on Jay's, and I was like, well, what would y'all like to see? Like, what can we do more? Like, you know, and so it was, Jay had made a comment about, you know, attaching, like, releasing more photos or videos or things like that.
Mhm.
So that's kind of why this was released. And
Wow.
the plan was to like release it with the FBI flyer, you know, intent flyer, you know.
Mhm.
But it's things like this where it's like, you know, everybody's got to tear down a sweet moment. And for all you nimwits over in BJ's chat that think that this is AI, can y'all, maybe y'all, let me help you out, little fools. I guess they must have, maybe y'all can go to, why don't y'all go to the old street that they went to on Remington Avenue in Gallatin, okay? Tennessee, and you can see, just I'll give you some homework. I guess they pixelate, they found a random video of a child riding a bike on that same street that Sebastian used to live on in Tennessee, and they added his face to it. Yeah.
And the kid happened to be the same exact size, height,
Right,
weight,
right. Exactly.
everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Had the same clothes, the
Y'all
same
are
bike.
just freaking geniuses.
Mm.
And because we wanted it to look so legit, that's why it's like, you know, technology hasn't changed since Sebastian was that age or anything. So we also made sure to find a video to generate AI wise that was around the same time frame. Morons, you're fucking idiots over there.
UA, I gotta tell you, I've been enjoying you. I'm so sorry everybody comes at you.
Oh, I don't fucking care. They
You're
can
an
come at
awesome chick. Keep doing you, honey.
She always handles her own quite well.
I literally like.
Yes.
She don't
the
let these
thing is,
people get to her.
Oh, I see that.
In order for me to care, like for somebody to get to me, I have to respect them to begin with. Like, I don't respect any of those motherfuckers. Like I have more brain cells. I mean, like coming out of the womb than that entire panel put together, and the
Well,
chat.
They showed you and everybody that they're not respectful people. So why would you respect them? You know.
Exactly. I really, it's like
I can't.
water off the
She's
duck's
sitting there
back.
saying the head disappeared. The head.
Yeah,
didn't
because when you
disappear.
look down, brilliant. Have you ever
Yeah.
looked down when you're turning a corner riding a bike?
Then you could still see the frame of the head. I mean, it was just.
I mean, it was highly appropriate that it was posted by Misinformation Erica on TikTok, idiot.
Yeah.
Because that's,
Yeah.
I mean, y'all don't have any. Y'all don't want to address the elephant in the room, which would be like that prayer. Let B Tim come over there and join on panel, and y'all all together pray. Brittany, you didn't even want to say the name the other day. Nana had to go to her freaking Bible, like church, you know, person at church.
Yeah.
About it, you know.
Well, I was sitting
and
here
now
repeating that.
she's gonna do a stream on it, but she said she's not gonna monetize the stream, which means she can't sell memberships, get super chats, AdSense.
She ain't gonna do
nothing.
that. Brittany's not
Exactly.
gonna do that. Brittany will not do that because that's all she cares about is the almighty dollar.
Yeah,
I
that
agree.
was an emotional grift there.
She is. I mean, the cellulitis. I'm in the shower, like taking a shower, and I'm like listening to her like bitching about her cellulitis. Then she's like, I'm gonna probably get dragged for this tomorrow. No, just go see a doctor. Don't notify your chat because obviously none of them are smart enough to give you any advice about it.
Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't take it from them.
Shit. And then you're gonna. I mean, I would almost think, man, someone must be setting me up if they if they're sending me this and want me to put this out that this is fake. I would think I'm being set up.
Right.
Someone
This
must
isn't
really
fake.
not like
And that's
you,
clearly
BJ,
Sebastian.
on your inner circle. Whoever's
And
telling you
clearly
this shit's
beautiful.
fake is setting you up to look stupid. Just as
Mhm.
stupid as Justin did when he tried to pull up the Redfin ad listing for Katie and Chris's house, and the chat caught that it was dated January the 5th, and it was only January the 4th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's a faker. He always, I would never believe anything coming from him. And I
Well, I mean-
questioned that then too. I'm like, wait a minute, their house isn't even for sale. And I was like, why do you keep wanting to harp
Well,
on their house being
his
for
chat
sale?
called him out on it. Like, Kathy
Right.
B, like, I never tuned into Justin. I was that bored. I was babysitting. And I was like, let me tune in. And I was like, wait, this is not your average screenshot from Redfin. And then you could see where it was, you know,
Because
the date wasn't wrong.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Let's
No.
face it, this isn't Sebastian's green team. This is Seth's green team, and the green represents money.
It's
Okay.
the greed team, is what they need to call it. Greed.
Yep.
GREED.
Greed
The
team
greed grifters.
that is only looking for the green money. That's it. That's all it is.
Cue the song. It's all about the money, money, money,
Money.
whatever. Like, shit. Y'all are.
Right.
It should be about brain cells.
Oh, there isn't any. I don't think there's an active brain cell amongst any of them.
I still want to
Putting
know.
them all
You
together.
see
I
Joe
don't
in the
think you
chat
get one.
sitting there going, "Oh, that's Crabtree's voice."
Yeah, she is. She's big screaming it in chat.
Like, girl,
I
I've
still
listened
think
to
it's
Crabtree
one or the other.
enough.
Yeah, that's
It
not
didn't-
Crabtree. That's Chris's voice.
That's definitely Chris's voice. I mean, shit, y'all are Debbie Desperados over there.
Mhm.
Didn't he
But to
sound
even
so
attack something
supportive?
like this, they should be excited about this and showing this because it does give the human side to things, and it does,
Yes.
it does humanize Sebastian.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, I gotta say too, just that man's voice of so supportive and encouragement. I could see where Seth would have an issue with another man being a father to his kid out of jealousy. That man sounds like he loved Sebastian. Or
Yeah.
does love Sebastian.
Yeah.
You know? I just can't escape that feeling I got when I heard the way he was speaking to Sebastian.
Yeah, it was encouraging, and that's the last thing they want because it doesn't fit their narrative.
Nope, not
Right.
at all.
It doesn't fit their narrative.
Nope.
Well,
They
that's
want
mine.
Sebastian to be a perpetual. They want Sebastian to be like BJ, basically. I guess the
Mhm.
perpetual victim.
Mhm.
Of they want him to be abused. They want him to be unalive, like deceased somewhere. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like
Dramatics.
I
don't
truly believe
understand
that none of them want a good outcome. I truly
They-
believe that.
I mean,
They don't.
it's just wild to me.
No, because that's not what sells, Kathy. Of
I
course
know.
they don't want a good outcome.
Well, let's get back to the video.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right.
And there's a pixel box. Lolly sent me. There's a pixel box. Shayna!
So I have a question. Where did this originate from? How did this get out here and who
Where
put
did
it out
this
there?
come from? Can anybody tell me? Muscle said, "Where's the bike now?" That's
Yeah.
a good question, Muscles.
Oh, I'm sure he gave it away.
That's a damn good question.
Like he gave
Wow.
everything else away.
And yes, Aaron Blair.
Wait a minute. Like he gave everything else away. Well, it seems that there's more than one person that gave Sebastian's pets away. Just saying. If you're going to call it out across the board.
Oh man.
And maybe there was a reason for it. Just maybe. Because, see, you don't know. You weren't in the household. You don't know what transpired.
Exactly.
And you're not a family member. You would never know.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, it's not your business or mine.
Right.
Sham, wow, yeah. Aries, oh my gosh, Aries. You and your name.
Yeah, and kids do get bigger bikes when they outgrow them.
Right.
Just, you know,
And
maybe if your kids
you're
had
going,
bikes, Brittany, I guess maybe you'd know that.
if you're going back to California days, which just seems to be where Seth always takes everybody, that would have been a very small toddler bike. This is what the boys call when you graduate to a big boy bike.
Right. Yeah. This is in Tennessee.
And that's what my little one was saying. No, my big boy bike is, you know, no longer a baby bike, you know, and it's different. And you do gotta, you know, I can't believe they would.
I saw that, and ironically, the person that they've accused of one time mistook for me. Like they had posted it too. Like we had posted it within minutes of each other, and I was like, of saying like, "Did you see this?" Because we were just caught off guard, like the stupidity, you know. Yeah.
To tear this apart, it just
you have to be low down and dirty.
And
which I mean, it sounds like
hey, Southernish, good to see you.
It fits, you know.
It's evil.
It is. Yeah. It's evil. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's just gross.
Gives me another thing to.
Yeah, I'd like to know where it originated and who put it out there to start with. You know, where did it come from?
You didn't do any research to find out, but yet you're willing to go by somebody else's post that is 50% AI. Get the hell out of here.
Somebody in chat just said Buzzard put it out. In the end, she said, "Thanks, Chris."
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh, so Chris sent it to Buzzard. Well, I think I'm pretty sure he's talking to Jay too, because Jay had said, you know, Chris.
Who are they insulting with the name Buzzard?
Are they talking about maybe are they trying to go at Queen, Clue, Jay? I don't know.
Said receive the that text message.
I have it too.
About the list. Remember?
Speed he's writing doesn't match the speed of Chris's. Says writing too fast.
Look, the speed of him writing doesn't. Are you fucking kidding me right now? The speed of him writing doesn't match the speed of the talking. Are you freaking?
And I'm pretty.
What is
one of y'all prove that y'all have like even your GED? I know Seth does because I have seen it. But I will say, Seth, your GED score was not that impressive. So
I just got finished. We just got finished doing the same exact thing with our 7-year-old. And there's, of course, what do you mean his voice didn't, the bike went faster? Of course it did.
I can't.
I mean, how do you keep up? Please explain to me how you, what?
You almost have to. If it wasn't the fact that this is a missing child that people are hurting for, I'm even gonna say Seth is hurting. If I was Seth right now, which I know he's in chat, if I was
Barbecue's
Seth,
not in here.
No, he's in their chat, you know. But if I was in Seth's shoes and they were doing this to my child, I would be.
Yeah, ask UA. She knows everything.
Haha. Thanks for the new text tone, BJ. I would be freaking livid. I would be shutting this shit down.
Oh yeah.
Seth, remember, you're the general. Put your general pants on and get your little army in line.
Yeah,
well,
this
now
is crazy.
He's the dark high priest.
They know it's fake because he's not talking. His speech isn't keeping up with how fast he's going on the bike. Well, of course it wouldn't.
Hey, UA, he went.
I don't even understand how you would keep it. What? I'll do. And you bet, Brittany, you best leave my Rowena alone. I'm telling you, leave Roro alone.
Roro would eat her up and spit her alive.
Why
Yeah,
they need
this-
to leave her alone? Why make her ugly? Because you are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's all they're doing.
Yeah. Oh
Yep.
my God, let's listen to some more stupidity. Jeez, oh man.
That's exactly what I said from the beginning. When I watched this the first time, I'm like, wow, first time he ever rode a bike.
No,
Look how fast he's
I don't
going.
think it was
Yeah,
the
it
first
doesn't.
time.
Real quick, I want Shayna.
Or they
thank
may have
you
been
so
at it
much.
for a while before they recorded, or they may have multiple videos. Regardless, there's nothing nefarious about this video. This was just a sweet moment in life that you people now are making very ugly. Your sick, twisted minds.
Southern Ish is backstage, Kathy.
Okay.
I'll mute for a while.
Hey, Southernish.
Hey, Kathy. Hey, UA.
How are you?
Hey. I'm good. How are you ready, Freddie?
I'm all ready.
You're ready. No, the sad thing about this, this is an innocent video. And
Yeah.
it makes Seth mad because it just proves that Chris was more of a father to him than he was. It is.
Yeah,
And-
then he's willing. But if you remember in the beginning, even Seth said that he was dad too.
Oh, I know.
You know,
they
two,
all acted
you know?
like it was this great relationship. Everybody was parenting well. Everything was great. And then, like, okay, so this video gets dropped. And, like, Seth even said today he hadn't even watched it.
Well, he's in Brittany's chat.
Well, there
Surprise
you go.
there, huh?
There you go. Yeah. I'm
There-
sorry.
that's-
Thank you for letting me come
Oh.
up. I'm on mute.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you came up. Let's see what else this brilliance
That crew's got
panel of
going on.
brilliance comes up with. What the heck is that?
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. She says, I don't believe a damn thing any of them put out about anything ever. Damn fools.
Oh.
When my dad taught me how to ride a bike, and I can remember it to this day, he held on to the back of the bike and just pushed me along and ran with me. And we laughed so hard because we got a video of that.
Okay, well, that's when you're getting out of your tricycle and getting on the toddler bike. This was a big boy bike. And yes, he may have done that and we just didn't see it in the beginning. Believe me, it doesn't take them long. And I know I just did it. Not once, but twice. 2 different littles. So, but I really literally just did it with my 7-year-old. So, Nan, I think your memory might be a little jumbled.
And Shayna, preach a little louder for those in the back, girl. That's what I'm saying. Because Nana makes a very good point.
You're not stable when you first get on a bike.
Every person, when I've taught my kids, when I was taught, when you were taught, anybody.
Okay, but that doesn't mean that that's the first time. No one said it was the very first time he ever got on a bike and rode it.
Exactly. It's just a video of him being encouraged.
And you could tell he's just learning. That's evident.
Yeah, just learning to kind of ride your big boy bike.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't hear anybody stating, oh my gosh, look at him go. This is his very first time.
Right.
I didn't hear that stated anywhere. Except from your mouse.
These people.
Fucking idiots.
What happens? Mom or dad has to hold on to the back of the seat and hold on to the handlebar and kind of like hold you up, right? I always had to hold on to my kid's handlebar.
Just the first couple of times, that's all I had to do with both of mine. They're not going to learn balance if you continue to hold them up. And it honestly doesn't take that long.
Very good point. It doesn't. These kids are smart. I mean,
yeah, I mean, they're already used to being on their bike with training wheels. You know, the training wheels from them purposely wrecking, which I have one of those that likes to wreck all the time, purposely. The training wheels become actually ineffective because they're so lopsided and everything, which is what you want because you want to get them off the bike.
Right.
So by the time they get to the big boy bike, yeah, it's not that. It's not. Yeah, shut up, Brittany. Yes, you can hold the bike seat.
Well, we
And
can
you
tell
usually
she
do
didn't.
the first couple times, but after that, you don't need to.
No,
Usually.
you got to let them ride and you got to let them fall over. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. That sounds mean, but you do. You just
So
No,
do.
we did it at first. You know, yeah, we held the back of his seat and got him going, and then you let go, but don't let him know you let go.
Right.
And they, until
So
he
Then they
realizes
start
and goes
feeling
flop.
that way if they're like, oh, I'm by
Mhm.
myself. Hang on. I got to
Damn, they
balance.
let go.
And they
Flop.
put their feet down.
He always
Yep.
used it as an excuse to work into the ditch or something.
So let me guess. Brittany never taught her kids how to ride a bike. Is what
I
I'm
don't know.
assuming?
I've got no idea.
Okay. Well, that's
I
my
have. I've
observation.
taught like 8 of them.
Keep pedaling.
Oh, I can't play that. Let me play this on
And
my
then
phone.
let them go. You don't. This is not a
Hey,
first
Simba.
time bike rider.
And usually the first time you'll fall.
No
As soon as
one
your dad will
said
let
it
go, you'll
was,
fall.
but you can tell that he is brand new at it and just learning and trusting the bike. No one said it was his very first bike ride.
And that's a good point, Stella. Talking in the chat, she's like, he's holding his phone. Chris is holding his phone. No one's saying
Yeah.
this is his first time to ride a freaking bike.
No.
Dang,
But you could tell that he's learning the bike. He's learning to trust being on the bike.
Yep.
He's new at it. That's clear.
He's got to keep pedaling. Got to keep
Mhm.
pedaling.
Oh, I
That's
know.
what he
We
keeps
said that.
saying.
Yeah, you have to because they stop. They'll just stop pedaling. They'll just stop.
Yeah.
And then they
Yeah.
go plop.
Yep.
Yeah, they just start
See,
losing
that's what it
speed.
reminded me of my husband. Keep going, pedal, keep going. You got to keep
Yep.
pedaling.
I thought it was a very sweet moment, honestly.
It is, and I saw it on Clues, and it touched me. It's really sweet. It really is.
Well, y'all,
And it's nice to see a different side, than all the hate.
If you have more brain cells than Brittany J, will you please, or anybody on her panel, will you hit the thumbs up button for Kathy if you're in chat right now?
Good point, you ate. But you know what, Kathy, you're right. Like,
Oh, snap,
that's when
Ginger. Hey, Deflectionist.
That's one thing too. Like, look, Chris did not come off in the very best of ways in the beginning, but he has come around, and I've seen, the signs of like grief and like when you can't, when you got to just take over, like, and just take care of your wife and be the spokesperson and do whatever. These are moments that like he just had on his phone. I mean, they didn't know anything that. They didn't know anything was going to happen.
No.
Right.
Hey, Kevin. Yeah. Was Chris very angry when he got on a couple of these panels? Yes.
But
did he have reason to be? Absolutely.
Yes, he did.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And like I said, my issue with Seth, I give him grace because it's his son. My issue with Seth is his antics and his mouth.
And the people he puts in.
Which was part of his antics.
Right.
Right.
And allowing this to continue without putting to it.
Hey, little C.
And I always love that video or that picture of Chris. Sorry. Hang on, let me move. Of Chris having him on that, like, I can't remember what the equipment was, but like he had him on there, and Katie was like, "Are you sure he's gonna be okay?" And he was like, "He'll be fine." You know. I think it was a backhoe
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, from the very first time I seen them, and I could see their faces. I could see a devastated, heartbroken mom
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how
Mhm.
you can't see that. I don't know how you can't see the hurt and hear the hurt in Chris's voice. And when he was on Clues and he told that story with Sebastian about the construction equipment and the construction site, I was in tears. That man broke down.
He did.
That man broke down.
But there's so much narrative going around about them. And like no one was going to listen to that stuff. I mean, now you can go back and look at it and you're like, oh, hindsight is so good to go back and look. And I'm so thankful for like nonsense and people that have like even like Jay, everybody going back through these videos and interviews because it does make you think differently. I mean, it just does.
Or when Katie and Chris were on Queen Bee's, when someone came up, Danielle came up and was like, y'all haven't even talked about Sebastian. And then, I think, maybe, I'm not sure who it was because I was listening to it, but maybe Voices. But someone was like, we've been talking about Sebastian the whole time. And then they were like, we just want to know where Sebastian's at or something to that effect. And you hear Chris's response and it was like, well, you should have just come out of the right out the gate and just asked it,
Yeah.
Hey, old Pet Rock. Yep.
Yeah. But I was listening, like, God.
None of this is necessary.
Sorry, guys. I tried to catch my cough.
Yeah.
No, none of it's necessary. I mean, I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with this child in Oregon, honestly.
Oh, Lord, I hope they back off.
Well, I mean, I hope they don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just looking at that going, oh, okay. Y'all are going to, because totally different situations. Don't insert yourself in that. Just don't. Don't attack those parents. Don't come at those parents. Don't try to befriend those parents. Don't.
Oh, Betty's already reaching out, trying to see if anybody in her chat is from the area. Yeah.
I know. But like,
she don't know what she's doing.
No, she doesn't.
She does. I think she's very calculated, in my opinion. I think she does know what she's doing.
Criminal. She's a professional criminal. She knows the ins and the outs of the law, not because she's a paralegal, but because she's got a rap sheet,
Yeah, she's a girl. She's an she was never a paralegal. Paralegal is very generous.
She looks at everything as an opportunity, and that's what she's doing right now. And if she happens to, wind up in Tennessee and have to, go away for a little bit, she's going to hope that she can find some dig into this case and be like, oh, I was there. I was trying to help.
Innocent. She's going to be like, I'm innocent, see?
Yeah, I was just trying to find this young child that went missing along a river.
Yeah.
I'm an advocate, 100%. Like, don't be bothering me. Like, I don't care. You can come after me all day long.
Stella says, I saw on Dolly's, he has released a members only where Seth said Sebastian can't ride a bike. Ooh.
What?
I was asking what the date that was.
Mona Lisa.
I did ask Dolly to unprivate those videos the other night of the interviews with Seth.
I don't know if I believe anything from Dolly though.
Paco. We'll just like get the interviews and stuff, but
Dolly's a showboater.
I don't watch him much, but like for some reason, like last night he said he was gonna unrelease several videos, and I was like, okay, whatever. I was trying to just.
He does that to get people to buy the high tier memberships on his channel.
Oh,
it's all part of his shtick.
My gosh, I can't. These people. That's sad. That's sad.
I don't have a shtick.
I
don't have time to have a shtick.
No.
I'm lucky to go live. I don't have time to make up a bunch of crap.
But you do so good. I'm glad I caught y'all live.
Yeah.
I'm glad I caught you live. Like you don't have you can tell when people have ulterior motive. I just can't deal with Dolly. Ever since
Yeah, I don't watch him.
I don't either. I just happened to be watching him the other night.
Yeah, I know
think it's
Dolly
too much.
interviewed Seth a while back. Yeah, I know he
I
did.
was in chat the other night I was questioning the hell out of Taco. I saw him pop up and I said, "Ooh, excuse me. Let me go ahead and ask you some questions."
You think the Green Team narrative would be pissed at Dolly over his
Oh, he was on the ban list. He made it.
Yeah, you think they'd be, because they were okay with him for a minute. So now he's probably back on the outs after what he told about.
He was on the ban list, so he's
because from that.
He wouldn't he's basically said at night is kind of a joke.
I didn't see anything about that. I just knew that PJ last night when I was watching, it was like she was driving the narrative. Just to keep him from being an ass and not saying to me dumb things. Because I never, y'all know Dolly better than I do. I don't know him. I've only been around here for a year, and that was in basically Riley Strain and then Sebastian's case. Other than that, I don't know about him. But it was so weird. Just she was like, yeah, we're not talking about that. Like, no, we're trying to find answers. We're trying to find answers. And I was just like, and we're gonna release these videos. And I was like, okay, whatever.
That's Dolly.
Yep.
That's
See,
Dolly.
I figured that. Oh, I hate people like that. Like, my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
All right, let's get back into the video.
Yeah, you put stuff on them when they're first timers. Just saying.
He's getting it on that bicycle.
It's hard to tell if he has knee pads on, but I know he doesn't have a helmet on.
My parents had like a 90-degree angle
And
driveway.
maybe, just maybe, Sebastian wasn't comfortable wearing a helmet.
I think that would fit with him. I think that would fit with him. Like, some people can't deal with that. And why do you need one? You're not gonna.
And with him, yeah. I don't find that unusual. And I see kids riding without helmets every day. But I don't find that to be some big red flag.
No, it's not. How many of us have taught our kids to ride a bicycle without a deadgum helmet? Like, you don't need a helmet on.
Well, yeah, but it may be because he just wasn't comfortable with one on. My friend's autistic son, you can't put a helmet on him.
I was going to say, and they didn't know he was autistic back then, but at the same time, he could have had those tendencies of like,
well, yeah, that's why they got him tested.
You know what I mean? Like, don't put that on me. This was in 2021.
Right.
So, yeah.
And she didn't know her son was autistic either, not till he was, I think, 4 or 5. But the behavior, there was a lot of signs. It was such a drawn out thing. But yeah, no helmet for him. He would. So I don't know. Could have been that. It could have been a number of things. Not for me to judge.
Nope. It's not for any of us to judge.
No.
I think
he seems to be doing fine. He's happy.
Yep. Smiling. I love that smile.
And you can hear in Chris's voice, he's proud of him.
He is. But they just want to tear this thing apart.
Yeah.
Sick.
See, that's wrong. This should be showed and be something that you're happy about and that you want to share with everyone, a good memory. But you can't even do that.
No.
You've got to take their memories of their life with their son and turn it into your narrative.
Well, it's because they're on that side, It's all about Seth. It is. It's sick.
Well,
I pray that every single time Chris looks at this video, he remembers the good time he had with Sebastian instead
I'll
of
tell
this
you what, if you haven't heard it, I'll find the live of Clues. The last time Chris came up. Or no, it was Truce. It was on Truce.
It was. Yep.
And I don't think that video's up anymore.
He wasn't angry. He was sad. He was broken.
Yeah, you could hear it. Oh, you could tell he had broke down.
And
he
those
was
are the
telling
stages
this
of grief.
sweet story and memories about Sebastian with the construction equipment and the construction site. And Sebastian just loved all that. And it was, it brought me to tears.
I know.
And that's the first time
I will say I was bawling when Katie's interview with Kelly Avellino came out. Like, bawling. You could see the pain. You could see the, hurt and everything. And then the way they ripped her apart
was gross.
It was
disgusting.
Shame on you all.
Very
and then
much.
Did you see what Chasing Crime did, Kathy P?
I have a couple of her short TikToks. What'd she do?
She I think Jay put this out, but she basically wished, let's see,
that all of us have a child that goes missing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I have it. I was gonna play it.
Yeah.
Wow.
She's so gross.
That you should be ashamed. Puts out a lot of good clips on them.
Yes.
Devil and his minions show up everywhere.
And I'm gonna just say, if y'all want to, for those of y'all that may think that Chase is intoxicated in that video, that's one of the most sober times I've seen her. So I don't think that she was intoxicated at that time. And also, I think she ended that because if you look very closely, two of her handlers, main handler, Ocean, Cassandra, was like Chase in all caps.
Yeah.
And then Steph was right behind her, Chase. Like, so they shot that down because she would have kept going. Because she's vile.
She did end it in a very weird way. She was just like, I'm done. And I was like, huh?
Yeah.
It's just,
Hey, everybody coming in, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up.
Yeah.
Do all them YouTube things. If
don't say thumbs up. Just hit that like
Make it rain. Make it rain on the leave your DNA on the thumbs up.
No, I don't want your DNA. That's too complicated. That's too much work. That's more stuff for me to have to take care of.
Butter bear.
I don't care about your personal life. Not my business.
Just hit the thumbs up. Don't leave your social security number.
Nah, I'm not a fraudster. You can give it to Nick though, or one of them. Okay.
No, thank you.
Back to the video.
So if we wanted speed, we just went down that sucker, and I had a lot of road rash.
Okay, who cares?
Just saying.
I mean, thank you so much, Shayna, for the super chat. That's incredibly generous of you. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Let me show this one more time. I want y'all to watch how distorted. Now, how is it when he gets close? It's still blurry.
Duh. Hey,
What?
Hope,
Is it-
member for 20 months. Oh, I love you too, Hope. Good to see you. Hey, Wolf Rider.
All right, this is crazy.
Start turning around. Come back this way. Come on, pedal, don't stop.
Okay, that's what you say.
See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it.
That kid
He
is
don't say
there the whole
nothing
time.
They don't say nothing back to Chris. He's not excited.
Start turning around. Come back this way.
He's
my son
riding
wasn't-
a bicycle.
Yeah, my son
What do you want him to say?
He wasn't turning. You're not supposed to have them look at you. You want them to keep their eye on where they're going. So no, you don't want them looking at you, talking to you. My son didn't.
No, it just proves he was so proud of him just to be riding and talking.
Yeah.
He's just like, keep pedaling.
He's
keep
having a good time. Sebastian's enjoying himself. That is Sebastian. Stop it.
Shut up,
You
Brittany.
sick pups.
I really hope they don't have any jobs where they have to, like, anyone's life is on the line, or
I don't think Brittany worked.
No, I heard one of the people on that panel talking about performing CPR, and I'm like, oh, I'd rather just. I can't imagine one of y'all trying to be in a code. Like, please tell me none of y'all are in healthcare.
And they'll be like, is this a crime first before I save your life?
Shoot.
Hey, Lila.
I'm making my YouTube content.
Yeah, I hear you, Lila. Layla. It's like it's a no-win situation. It really is.
It's not.
They're damned if they do, and they're damned if they don't.
If they speak, they're going to be screwed. If they don't speak, they're screwed. I mean,
yep.
It's where we are. We're a year out.
Okay.
Come on, pedal, don't stop. See? You keep it up, you do it, keep doing it. And that's how you ride, man.
Oh.
That's how you ride, man.
This guy's saying,
That's so sweet.
great job, bud.
Come on, don't
That's
stop.
how you ride, man.
It is a great job, you clowns. What is wrong with you?
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you and where do you come from?
But I love the way he says, that's how you ride, man. You know what I mean? Like, they had a lingo together.
Oh, now you're nice.
Mm-mm-mm.
What happened to Bubba? Good riding, Bubba.
There you go.
That's what Katie called him, you morons.
Oh, I was just about to say that. You're
Seth is in the chat, and he already taught him how to ride a bike in California.
Look down, look up.
That was a baby bike. This is a big boy bike. No one said it was his first bike ride. He was, oh my Lord.
Yeah, that's what he told us a while back.
This is just him riding a bike, kid. Like,
having a good old time.
And you can tell he's just learning. It's obvious on how he's riding the bike and handling the bike. He's still really wobbly.
Right.
Did y'all notice his green wheels?
Rims, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's a nice bike. He's learning and loving it. And if anybody sees nothing other than that, you're evil.
Yep.
This is insane to twist this.
A few days ago.
Hey, Seth. Seth says, because I taught him how to ride. Seth, what do you think about his head? Does this look like their old neighborhood? What is your thoughts? I mean, I'm going to show you where the head disappears. There's no head on. Hold on a minute.
Wait, Seth is in chat going along with this shit.
This is crap.
Saying, no, I taught him how to ride a bike.
Screenshot entire area.
No one's saying you didn't. No one's saying that.
No one's taking that away from you, Seth.
Yeah.
Taught him how to ride.
And it doesn't matter.
Whatever.
It takes more than one time for them to ride a bike. And Seth, that was years ago. That was a baby bike.
All right, hold on.
This
is a big boy bike with no training wheels. I'm not trying to be rude here or inconsiderate of you. Why can't it be both of you working with Sebastian, which is exactly what happened? Why is that so hard?
Well, that's what you always said, Seth. You always work together. I mean, my gosh. These people. I don't know if it's so much Seth, though. I think it's Brittany and these people.
Seth's in there. The general's in there.
I know he's in chat. I know he's in chat.
He could shut this shit down in a minute.
No, he's encouraging it. He's saying, no, I'm the one that taught him.
He's not going to do that, though, because he has aligned himself with people that are crooked as hell. Sorry. He's not. He's never going to admit. He's going to keep on with this narrative and just keep on writing it out. And that's sick. He needs to be able to, I don't know what in the world these people have on him, but I've always said this for months, like 6 months at least. They all have something on him. They all have something on each other. Not Brittany J, but Seth with Tony and Betty and all of them. It's the big people that they're puppet masters. They're like, no, you go in there and you fight for that, and you say that that's not right. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna come in there and do something stupid like that because that's what he's told to do.
Right.
He knows the facts. He knows the facts. I do believe that, but he's still an asshole. I can't stand it.
Well, in
I'm
my
sorry.
opinion, he went from the general to the dark high priest.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. I can't even start with that. That's just so gross.
All right, let's go back.
1 second.
Oh Lord, no, come on. Your 1 seconds turn into minutes and minutes and minutes.
Several, like 30 minutes. You can condense her videos down quickly. With how many times she's like,
Desmond, Wilmington address.
What? Come on, pedal, 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 don't stop.
Let me see. Hold on.
He has no head there.
Oh my gosh, his head is there.
Let me screenshot this.
Oh Lord.
This is him a little closer.
I mean, it looks like he's wearing all black back there.
And it does. I mean, I guess that would, it's an overcast day. I'm not going to,
No, you'll just say his head's missing.
Just stick to where you said you weren't you weren't very smart when it comes to this stuff.
I'm going to go back to my screenshot.
Brittany, his head is
Here we
there.
go. Now check this out.
Oh.
Kathy, she's not that smart. So who is directing her?
Come on, you got it.
Amy Jo's directing her to this is Crabtree's voice. And
it's her mod. She don't do this.
Wait a minute, what's that one he just turned
She's not that smart.
Oh my God, Nana.
And knows everything.
Is that PJ?
Really close to Chris.
She's actually, somebody is played with this for her. I can't, yeah, but it's his head. His head is there.
My God, this is sickening. I can't imagine. And this is their old neighborhood. It's their old neighborhood. Brittany, do a little bit of research. You can see this is their old neighborhood. You can Google map it. Do whatever the hell you want.
What's worse is Seth is in chat supporting this.
He's so gross.
He did.
He supports Bullhorn Betty.
Where he did say that was their old neighborhood. Like,
yeah, he did say it was their old neighborhood.
She's paid to not see it.
Like he's already on the way back. He's already done a full turn and he's on the way back.
Because when you turn, you kind of put your head down, you know.
Yeah, this is right.
And that's exactly what Chris was saying.
It will start like.
You gotta look up. You gotta keep your head up.
He has a two-tone jacket.
His head is in this shot. His head is just about to show back up.
Oh my God, his head didn't go anywhere, Brittany. What do you think? It just snaps off and snaps back on?
I mean, I've seen blurry images. I've seen distorted images.
I think this is definite proof of a 5150 on her.
I mean, I'm starting to. There's a few of them I think that really, they keep it up and they might get some welfare checks. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, this is definite proof right here.
Jolie keeps tag teaming, emailing the FBI and the TBI and everybody else 30 to 80 pages of stuff repeatedly. She might get a health and wellness check.
I mean, yeah. Just saying, if someone comes knocking at your door and you end up with a Grippy Socks vacation, you earned it.
If it's
you earned it a long time ago.
This is insane.
we gotta let
head
them know.
completely disappears.
Hmm.
I was saying we gotta let them know if it's the police, they're your friend. Answer the door.
Well, this is not. They ain't Buddy's friend. Well, I mean, they did. Yeah.
I'm talking like Julie, Betty. They're your
Hey,
friend.
beautiful sunflower. I think Sebastian got a new bike, maybe a bigger size, and was learning to ride it. So sweet. Exactly. They're
Yes.
trying to make it out like, well, Chris is saying he taught him how to ride. No one said that.
Nope. I agree 100%. It looks like a new bike. It looks like it was his colors, the colors he liked. That's why the spokes of his wheels are green. Like, he got a new bike. Like, why in the hell are y'all tearing this thing
Now,
apart?
Oh my
see
God.
something,
he got
say
a new
something.
bike
No,
and
you're
Betty
right.
didn't buy it.
I'm playing the audio. I can't. She's live.
Yeah.
I can play the audio, but I don't want to play the video. I
Yeah,
can
we're
show the.
do that.
I'll show the other video. I'll show the actual video.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust her. I just don't.
Right. I mean, I totally get that. I'm just saying, show the.
And that
then-
way,
Yeah,
you
the
guys
mental-
can see, what she's talking about, and I'll show you. I'll match it up like I did before. There for a minute, when he's turning around. Oh, wait, someone wants to come up. Hey, big girl.
Hey, you guys, how are you? Thanks for
Good.
letting
How
me
are
up.
you?
I'm
how are you?
good. Hi. So I just wanted to touch on something really quick. I was in that live, and everything that you guys are saying is true. And I just don't understand why BJ will sit there while Seth is in her chat saying that's the old neighborhood. So he's basically confirming that that's a video of his son being taught how to ride a different bicycle with a different man who's in
Right.
his life. So at the end of the day, that just goes to show you how delusional she is.
Yeah.
But
And
at
that,
the end of the day, honestly, like, why? This child has been missing for a year. Why even get to this point of even disputing this mess?
they
Like,
were
why?
they were
This
saying,
is
who
ridiculous.
released this? Why now? Why are you releasing this now? Bitch, it is the 1-year anniversary. Why wouldn't they release more content with Sebastian in it to get his face out there? It's just insanity.
Yeah, I thought that
Yep.
was the goal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's gonna be
Yeah,
probably
ask UA. She knows.
more to come. So.
Oh, what'd she just say about you?
Oh, I just heard her say,
That's my text.
ask UA.
It's Ask UA. She knows everything.
Oh, I'm in that chat bussing her down.
Yeah, in a lot of smaller communities, a lot of places, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, helmets weren't pushed like they are today. Well,
But-
you'd have been, what,
Make your
about
money
11, 12 years old? Somewhere around in there?
And who
When
knows
it's
if we didn't have
2021,
2021? Okay.
but I
Who
mean,
knows?
it's not like you're in a neighborhood. You're not
Yeah,
on the
and
side of a
like
highway.
I said, he may not have been able to deal with wearing a helmet.
That's what I was gonna say. Yes.
And that's what I said before. Like, I mean, look, the point is, he's trying to drive a bike. Why are we dissecting this shit like out of the ass? I can't.
This isn't
do
a
with
dirt
these people.
bike. This isn't a dirt bike. Okay. We have at least two nurses that I know of on panel right now. If he falls, I don't know. I mean,
His legs are long enough. He's gonna stop himself. He's got enough
to go before he
coordination.
hits that, before he knocks his head out. I mean, it's not like it's riding a dirt bike ATV up through the, it's a little bit different.
He's got plenty of coordination
And he
going
may
on.
not, like I said, he may not be able to deal with wearing a helmet.
Well,
He probably had sensory issues. Absolutely.
let's go with their logic. This isn't it. Why even attack the fact that this whoever this is allegedly on this bike isn't wearing a helmet because he doesn't even have a head apparently.
Oh my God,
Isn't
yeah.
even Sebastian. So why are you attacking it?
Oh.
Yeah. Because according to you, it's headless.
Yeah, he doesn't have a
Oh,
head,
God.
and it's not Sebastian. So why are
And
you
then-
questioning this random person that's a child? And Chris Proudfoot is encouraging this random person that lived on the street in Gallatin.
Yeah, I know it's been the law. You're keeping
Then you
it,
can
but
just, I mean, don't
you'd be surprised kids that don't wear helmets.
Oh, yeah.
maybe just you know, so that your whole argument's out the window because y'all don't even think this is Sebastian. This is AI.
That's fine. It's Chris Proudfoot just teaching a local neighborhood child to ride a bicycle. Does
He
that make
sounds
y'all
more
happy?
genuine than Seth ever does when I hear Seth talk. Chris sounds more genuine and fatherly in that video than I've ever heard Seth. He sounded like a proud stepfather who loves his son.
He did.
I mean,
active with them.
Absolutely.
It was very sweet. Like it really
Hey, Liza.
was.
Yeah,
Text my-
helmets are they're strict around here with helmets. They are.
Well, here
it's
in
a lot worse.
Tennessee,
They're a lot stricter on it now than they were 5 years ago because of how much the neighborhood's grown. But
Right.
you'd be surprised. I don't see many kids with helmets on, to be honest with you. I don't.
And now they're riding like electric scooters and stuff and still not
Electric
wearing
bikes,
helmets.
yeah.
Yeah. Like
Or the
AI.
trick
Like a
bikes, and they're
Tesla.
doing all these tricks, but they don't have helmets on.
Tell
Like
me
a
why
car with a man with a monkey in it driving his Tesla.
Oh,
Sorry.
Lord.
I just got to say it.
Tell me why BJ deleted the part 2 of the Sunday night recap too. If you look, she
Did she
deleted.
just put it under members only?
No. Mm-mm.
She probably deleted it.
She gone.
Night
I wonder if I downloaded that.
It was the one where Alabama went up there last
Oh,
night.
yeah. She was mean to
She
her.
deleted it so quick.
She was mean to her.
They were.
Alabama mama was fine. She went up there just to try to address her issues. And she was, I was really
She deleted
hoping.
it because she
I
knows
was-
she's wrong.
I know she does. And I was just hoping, like, and she even said, like, I don't know that I think Katie's innocent. Like, Alabama
Yeah.
mama said that. And then it was like, it was just too much. And then they started to get up on her. And then Brady just kicked her off. And I was like, whatever. That's what you do, girl, because you
she
can't
was
handle anything.
confronted, and she can't handle being confronted by like-minded people.
But she always says that she can. I will. I'll talk to anybody over here in
No,
my
she would never
chat.
let me up.
Nope.
She wouldn't let me up.
Oh, she
Hey,
would.
TRPPs. True crime.
She let UA up. That was amazing.
Well,
yeah, I was like,
you
wow.
rage quit me.
But it was just to cause her to have more views. I'm
Right.
I'm serious. It was. That was all that was.
Well, good.
Hey,
Let me up
C-Bon
again,
Bon.
BJ.
Hey, Seeker.
No, UA, you've done that. We're done with that. Don't do that again.
But in this live that you're looking at right now, she was literally trying to deny that was Sebastian, and that to me is just all I
It's
need
sick.
to know about her.
Yeah.
It's sick.
While
But then if you have
his
Seth in
dad
there
is
saying the
same.
same thing, that's
Right.
wrong.
Well, he wasn't
So
saying the
here's-
same thing. He said that
here's
is his
the-
neighborhood.
Here's the original. Here's the video. What they're saying is when he turns around, and it's because of the camera, the lighting, the motion. It's a combination of things. But they're saying his head disappears. It doesn't.
Oh my gosh. Like, really?
You can actually still see. I mean, it's just. But I'll show you here.
Come on, pedal, pedal, pedal. Don't stop.
His head disappears.
See?
His head did
Keep it
not
up. You do it.
disappear.
Keep doing it.
Did you see that? It's
That's how you ride,
because
man.
of the video.
Yeah.
All right, so turn around, come back.
This is how stupid she is. And then she's taking
Come on, don't stop.
screenshots.
Keep pedaling,
That
keep
is-
pedaling.
And that is Chris's voice. You can hear it. That's him.
Oh, that's definitely Chris's voice. Like, I'm pretty good at recognizing voices because
yeah, that's Chris. That's Chris.
Of course. I mean, like, what the? They're
Night,
so
Captain
dumb.
Conja. Thank
She
you
was
for coming
looking
in, Captain
up,
Mystic.
she was Googling, why would a head go missing from a picture?
Oh, yeah.
And, reading it on the live like a loser.
That's her.
Are you talking kind of like how Jen Coffindaffer had to Google?
Don't get me
But I'll show you
team
again.
was?
I'm going to play this part again so everybody can see it. This is what they're talking about. See? His
Keep
head
it up,
is
you do it,
not
keep doing it.
gone. You can see it as clear as day in the video.
It's like it blends into that white in the back.
And he was
You can see
wobbling.
his
You can
posture
still
and
see
Keep it
stuff.
up, you do it, keep doing it.
She's saying his
That's how
head,
you ride,
his
man.
head did not go anywhere. Look.
See?
I'll take
Keep
it
it
back
up, you do
even
it, keep
further.
doing it.
Watch.
You know what it does?
It's
Is
just
it blends
see his
into
head
the
went
white.
nowhere.
Keep it up, you do it, keep doing it.
They're
And that's how you ride, man.
idiots. That's what they're talking about.
She's eating too much Captain D's.
Ooh,
I
yeah,
just
the
love
old
it
stuff
when he
sitting out on
says,
the stove.
I just love it when he says, that's how you ride, man. That's how you ride.
Yeah,
That's so touching to me. It is.
You could tell they had a good relationship.
Yes. I mean,
you have times where, as kids get
Oh,
older,
it's trying.
you know, and
It's very
into
trying.
teenagers, you know,
I have too.
everybody
It's not
goes through that
easy.
stage of, did Sebastian, was he a perfect child? No, but obviously, I would say neither was
no
I.
kid
But
is.
obviously,
No kid is.
but no, it's just
Yeah,
it's just insane to me that they.
Well, this is just a distraction from Seth and the stuff he pulled from this weekend with that vigil. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep,
Sick.
Kenna. That's
It's
true.
just sick. They just don't want to talk about Samael. Okay, well, don't. Because Brittany still don't want to talk about that.
Oh, maybe we should go over there and draw it out of her.
We could. But Kathy needs to go to bed, I'm sure. I'm sorry, Kathy.
Yeah.
I feel like we invaded you.
No, that's okay. I'm going to go back to the video, though. It's almost over.
Yeah.
Do it.
So, not the live, just what they're doing here.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll be on forever. She'll be on for 5-6 hours.
I know. We have
to fall asleep first.
Mhm. Oh, she'll do that too.
Gotta take a little snooze.
Say hi when you come in.
It's a reviving moment.
All right, let me see. I don't know, y'all. That everybody's entitled to their opinion, but that's wild. That's absolutely wild to me.
Wow. Doesn't take much, does it?
No.
Nana even says
go
at one
back
point they're going to rip you apart. Not in
all
those
right, let's
words,
see.
but she said they're going to
Adding
rip you apart.
that there
tomorrow.
is zero reason
Just a RN wants to.
headless unless the frame and the head has a blurry square.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Someone in BJ's chat is asking who Ish is. Ish is an actual RN, just an RN. I'd like to see your nursing license, just because if you're over in that chat, I don't trust you to put a Band-Aid on me.
Wait, are they watching this chat right now?
That have to be.
Well, I'll go right on over there in a minute.
Yeah, but Seth goes along with this beautiful sunflower. That's what's really messed up. I don't understand it. It's crazy to me.
And that 7 biatch was asking some vile crap the other day. And I went up and put a stop to that shit.
Hey,
Kirsten. Whatever you're.
Let's let Kathy play this video.
Yeah, please don't announce other lives.
She's got to go to bed.
No,
Is that-
no.
oh.
This was an old. This was a thing that she was doing.
No, in chat.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even in reading chat, but
UA is always used to being in trouble. Bless her heart. She is. Kathy P.
You're
She is
always
in
in
trouble.
trouble.
She always
Oh
in
my goodness.
trouble, but it's not for a bad reason. It's because she calls people out for their stuff.
I'm very observant.
And she never leaves. Like, she don't go down. I mean, she's gonna keep on popping back up. You can't get rid of her. Stop trying. She has a good reason and a good heart.
Hey, little Daisy. Yeah, I listened to her, and I don't know. She seems to be spot on about a lot of things, and she knows she can read these people.
She sure can.
All right, here we go.
It is in frame indicative of Photoshop. Just saying.
Oh my God, it's not photoshopped. Its head wasn't gone.
Look at that. And it is pixelated. That is another crazy thing to me right there. Look how.
Back to this side now.
A telltale sign of Photoshop is you'll see a lot of pixelation. And if you look, the entire figure, even where the head should be, is pixelated. Where else in this picture?
Oh, Sunflower, you're a misfit like the rest of us.
Is pixelated except for what's supposed to be Sebastian's figure. Y'all, that is a strong indication that it's been tampered with.
Oh, well, you would know that, right? Because your buddy, Bullhorn Betty, and Justin seems to adjust pictures, right, BJ?
Hey, Kim. Yeah.
And isn't that right? My gosh.
Who would actually believe this coming from her girlfriend?
No one.
It couldn't be the recording itself. It couldn't be the fact that he was in motion and he was being recorded on, I don't know what kind of cell phone it was. Don't care.
It was years ago.
It was overcast. Yeah, it couldn't be none of those reasons, right?
No.
Primarily the video source.
We gotta listen to Brittany J, who eats Captain D's and Wendy's and makes a pot roast all in one day. And her husband's like, well, I don't know how old this stuff is. Sorry.
77 MCL. I have it too. So the video.
Yeah. Hey, white
the
and nerdy.
original.
This is crazy. This is the. Well,
and y'all want to have the audacity to say we're slandering like people over anyone slandering Sebastian. If anyone's slandering him, it's you sick, delusional, mindless, spineless cowards over there.
And you're right, Kiwi Mate. Low light would also be a factor. It's just, I mean, he wasn't trying to get Oscar-winning footage. He was recording his stepson riding his new bike.
Exactly,
riding a big boy bike.
Exactly.
That's it. He wasn't trying to get an Oscar here.
Nope. You're right, Kathy.
This is insane.
Hey, Kathy, thank you so much for having me up. I'm going to step down, but thank you so much.
Well, thank you for coming up. Appreciate it.
Bye. No problem. See you soon, guys. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Gosh.
Brittany, talk. Brittany, talk.
Dance, monkey, dance.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard for me to talk because I'm
way too blurry. My
His
son
head
is
is
learning
there.
to ride a bike. He rode today. Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm sure it's an older phone, you know?
Well, who cares? Why are we dissecting this, Brittany?
I don't know.
I know you don't know.
Can I ask why? What did they say what the purpose of putting this out was?
Damn, Eric. Whoever you're.
What was it?
Wow.
Trying to make Chris look like
Eric likes you, Brittany.
stepdad? I mean,
my goodness.
Seth said he has never seen this video.
Well, it's Chris's, so that may be why.
Yeah, that's a messed up situation, hindsight. That's for sure.
Interesting.
never once.
Hey, Joanne.
Wow. Why is it so important
Wow.
to be negative?
Wow.
Things that make you go,
No, it's really not, dummy.
No,
Whoever's
it's actually
talking.
a pretty cut and clear, simple little video.
Just a
of
video.
a boy getting used to his big bike. That's all. That's all. And no one said it was his first time. All they're saying is that he was learning that bike.
And Chris didn't say in his video, this is the first time Sebastian's learning how to ride a bike. I mean, get over yourselves. Like, stop this mess.
It's
It's
ridiculous.
like people don't want to cover Sebastian anymore. They don't.
No?
They don't. There's another child missing in Oregon, okay? We can cover that. And you know what, Seth? We can do that. And we'll stop covering your kid altogether. Because you have really shown your ass, in my opinion.
That's not fair to Katie and Chris. That's the sad part.
Well, it's not. But, like, they're not looking for coverage anyway. They're not. They're trying
Not
to just...
with these people.
No,
They want it
they're
the
just-
right way.
They want it the right way. They don't want it like this.
They don't
Why?
want a circus.
Why would anybody want to show up for this and be like, yeah, can I please get some of your time so you can cover me? No.
And excuse me, but at this point in time, this is the time where you want beautiful videos like this out without some idiot scrutinizing every stupid thing about it. This is just a beautiful video of a son and a stepfather. You are a hateful woman here, Brittany.
Mm-hmm. Her and her panel of brilliance.
Mm-hmm.
Dean, they were in California.
Where'd you go?
I mean, take with what you will, guys.
We sure will.
Won't be
I can
your
analyze
advice.
the video for signs of manipulation or inconsistencies. Do you have any specific concerns about it, like potential deep fake elements, special effects, or something?
Yeah,
She's
the
reading a
manipulation
packet.
of your mouth.
She's reading a packet. She
Yes,
could never
she
come up
is.
with that sentence on her own.
Yeah,
Never.
she's actually I'll show you real. She's actually
manipulating the video with her mouth.
yeah, we're way behind in this.
Trying to.
I don't know, y'all. When the child is far from the camera, the rendering is awful, and the head of the child doesn't generate until the subject comes into frame.
Yeah, we know.
Oh my God.
That,
Would you want to take
that
a
doesn't
look?
mean
Oh,
it's
did
true.
Chris look at
That's
it from my
pathetic.
group?
Yeah, have him look at it. I'm sure he'd be like, what are you doing?
No idea.
The kid riding a bicycle.
She's reading stuff that
A
she isn't
packet.
coming up with this on her own.
No.
Look, I'll show you. I can't play it, but I'll show you. She's reading
He
from
would be the
other
best
people's.
one to analyze it.
This is what she's getting ready to read right now.
Forte.
So here's the conclusion from Grok. From, y'all know, Grok is that AI on Twitter, or X, if you will. Based on the detailed analysis in the post, the consistent findings from multiple AI detection tools is 49 to 55% AI manipulation, and the visual and audio.
Hey, Jen, now. Hey, Lacey Ann.
Muscles, that's a good point.
I was just about to say something.
Yeah,
But
he is
Seth was
3
raked over
sides
the
true
coals for
crime. He
putting out
is.
older voicemails.
He's gifting a lot of memberships. Good for her. But yeah, I'm wondering.
So now crap sells.
Let's see. AI detection tools are 49 to 55% AI manipulation, and the visuals and audio inconsistencies noted that poor head rendering, motion blur, potential voice over, and editing effects. It is highly likely that the video is not entirely real.
Okay.
It appears.
So what are you saying, that Chris made this video? Are you kidding me?
They're so messed up. They're so messed up. You can't deal with these people.
Devil and the minions always show up.
Really
I
now.
wish she had. They were smarter. Like I do wish that. I mean, like, because it really gives me I lose a lot of faith in like humanity. I lose a lot of faith in like, you know, the education system. Like the fact that these people are teaching their, like, you know, teaching kids how to read, you know, their children how to read, and solve math problems and stuff, and like, you know, I'm scared. Lord, I'm Jesus, take the wheel. Not Remy Pearl, but Jesus.
Amen.
My God.
Video of a child riding a bike that has been manipulated.
Molly says please check their email. She has something that'll freak you out.
Oh, Lord.
But wait, there's more. 1 second.
She'll be back in 10 minutes. Sorry.
The mouse will run away.
I mean, I would too.
The ghost cable will act up.
I'd be like, a tree fell on my home. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
All right, hold on. I'm looking.
You're looking for what?
Someone's homework.
Someone to tell her what to say.
Yeah, that's what she's looking for, Kathy. She can't. I went up there. When I went up there, reading her back chat was freaking hilarious. I will say that. Like, I've never seen so many people come into people's back chats to tell them, basically, I can hear y'all snoring. Like, you know. Shit. Like.
And she's due for a doze off. She's due for one too, because this is the longest in months she's went without dozing off.
Are we waiting for her to come back? Because I got something to show y'all. So, you don't know, Kathy, but like my I've had a rough month. Like, one of my nurse friends, she was actually murdered.
Oh wow. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry about that.
I send you prayers, Southern.
Yeah, she's had a rough last
at least
what month.
So I had to put my rescue dog down that I've had for a year, just because we couldn't get her straightened out, and then she bit somebody. But I want to show you what my parents did for me. I want you to see this.
Oh, that's so cute. Look, is she a Bernie?
You guys are so cute together.
Oh my gosh.
Lori Vallow. I'm saying
I'm not going to be Lori Vallow.
You know, I have to say this for Jay, because, you know,
Lori, I know.
How'd you get out of jail? But look so cute. The dog is so cute.
Oh
what's
my
his
gosh,
name?
what a baby.
How old is he?
He's 8 weeks.
What's his name?
Norris. But don't ask me why it's Norris. It's because my mom named him, and it's after my grandfather. It's fine.
That's fine.
I think it's cute.
He's so precious, and
What kind is he?
just for them to do that for me.
Yeah. Oh my
that's
gosh,
sweet.
he's so cute.
Oh my gosh, he melts
I
your
need
heart.
puppy videos every day ish now. You're like, but what kind is he? I need to know.
He's a golden mountain doodle, which I've never heard of.
They're just doodling everything these days. We're coming up with new doodle breeds every day, but it's so cute. He's cute.
He's
Look
so
at him loving
sweet.
all that love.
He is adorable.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to break up your chat.
No,
but I
that's
had to.
okay.
No, we love
We're waiting on
beautiful-
Brittany J, aren't we?
Yeah, well, what time is it? Yeah. We might pick this up tomorrow because
Yeah.
I've been on here for
No,
like
go
3
to bed,
hours, 3.5
Kathy.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get the littles up for school, but I've been on here like 3.5 hours.
Yeah,
We'll do part 2 and we'll finish this up tomorrow where I can
Yeah.
actually play the
Freddy
video
Freddy.
then.
I love that name. Like, I love that name because
Yeah,
Sorry.
yours is very unique and fitting.
It's my grandfather's name.
Well, you know, it fits him. He's a doll.
yeah.
He's so sweet, and he's only like
Mm.
he's only 8 weeks old, so he'll be
He's going to be a big one.
A biggin.
I know. I just
He's
can't believe they
cute.
did that.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Because putting that dog down at the shelter was horrible. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
I've been through that. I've had to do it myself, so I know how that is. But everybody, thank you so much for Kathy for having me
Yes.
up.
Well, thank you for coming
Kathy.
up. I appreciate it. Come
Thank
back
you,
anytime.
Kathy.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
and
Thank you,
all y'all,
Southerners.
please hit the thumbs up on the way out and
Thank you
subscribe
so
if you're
much.
not subs already.
I just love her. She's so
Oh,
cute.
you guys
Bye,
are
everybody.
awesome. Thank you for coming up and come back anytime. And Southerners, thank you for sharing that beautiful puppy. What a doll. Oh my gosh. Bye, Freddie. Hey, Pineapple. Good to see you.
Thank you for letting me up, Kathy. I
Oh.
really do appreciate everything you do. I do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you
So-
for coming up and all your support. Thank you for sharing the puppy.
I know. I'm just
He's a
so
doll.
blessed, and like my kids are so happy now, and you know,
Aw.
it's a lot. But
That's
thank you so
great.
much. So tomorrow, what time do you think you'll go live? I'm off
Oh,
tomorrow.
it'll be
so-
early. It's not going to be a late night live tomorrow. It'll probably
Okay.
be, I'm going to try to shoot for afternoon
Okay.
because
Sounds-
I'll have the house to myself for a few hours. I haven't had that in weeks. So I'll have peace and quiet. Yeah, I'm going to try to shoot for afternoon. So,
Good.
guys, mods, thank
Good
you
night,
very much.
everybody. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you. Thank you, mods, very much. Thank you for the gifted membership and for the super chat. I really appreciate that. And guys, thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate that too. Please don't forget to do all that YouTube stuff. You know, hit that like, sub up, share it out, become a misfit. We have misfit memberships. But yeah, do all them YouTube things. But I'll be seeing you on these YouTube streets tomorrow. Y'all be good out there, misfits. Make me proud. We the proud misfits. And we will finish this tomorrow. And then there's a couple other things I've got planned to show you that we didn't get to. But that's it. Night all. Thank you. Oh, let me know what you think in the comments. And if there's something you want to look at, we will. All right. Night all.